Okay, wow, quite a big class, on a Sunday morning. Okay, all right. We, we are going to meet for about 6 times, right? 6 kali kan? Am I right?
Yes, correct.
5 or 6 times?
I think about 5.
Let me have a look. 5 times, eh? We don't have a class next week. Then we have a class every week, the following week, and then then there's a long break, and then there's a class again, and then the final class will be on the 4th of February lah. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, my name is Amir Aslan, Dr. Amir Aslan. So I'll be taking care of this class, Rhrm 113 Human Resource Management, it's a core subject, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think what we'll do in the first class is that perhaps we can introduce ourselves very quickly. Maybe you can tell me about yourself, like your name, and then what semester are you in, and what do you do currently? Yeah. Okay. So maybe since there's quite a number of you guys, and I can only look at you guys from the screen here. Perhaps we can start with Candy Mujan first. Ada Candy Mujan, are you there? Tak ada. Okay, kalau tak ada, can we try with Fung Ki Chin?
Hello, good morning. I am Dennis working in Sabah. This is my first semester and also first class lah.
Oh, first class as well,
Yes,
okay.
Correct.
Okay,
thank
great.
you. Anything
Nice
else you want to ask?
Okay, for the timing, since there are quite a number of you guys, I cannot ask so many questions.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Okay, next maybe Ilham. Ilham, yeah. It's Ilham Yushak.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. Good morning.
Yes.
My name is Ilham Yusha. This is my second semester.
Okay.
HR is my first class for this semester, and I work as head of operations and head of retail in a local fashion brand.
Oh, okay. In Kuala Lumpur, is it?
In KL, yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Okay. Next, can we have Jawahir Ibrahim? Jawahir Ibrahim. Yes.
Yeah. Hi. Assalamualaikum. Can hear my voice? Yeah.
Can.
Okay. My name is Jawahir binti Ibrahim. You can call me AJ. No problem. So I live in Klang. I am the head of group human resource admin and also halal lead. And my office is in Kota Damansara. And I'm now in second semester.
Oh, great. Oh, so there's some of you in the first semester, first class, and we also have students in the second semester, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. Can I have Rizwan Khan?
Yeah, sure. Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi semua. My name is Muhammad Rizwan Khan. This is my second semester. Okay. So it's good to be in this class. Working in DKSH is a healthcare service center whereby I work in the service center department. Age about 40 plus and
very young
married,
lagi,
yeah, still very young. Married with 3 wonderful kids.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
All right. Nice to meet you. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Okay. Next, can we have Zafri Rasdi? Ramai dalam kelas ni. Zafri Rasdi ada? Kalau tak ada,
ada. Sorry, Doctor. Sorry.
Yes, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm Zafri here. Live in Nilai, working in Damansara. I work with Lexis Hotel Group as Senior Director of Sales and Marketing. Now is my second semester, Doctor. Thank you.
Lexis dekat PD?
3 in PD, 1 in Penang, and 1 is opening in January in KL.
Oh, ada kat KL, Right.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
All right, can we have Zeti Norisha?
Okay, hi.
Hi, Zeti.
Okay, hi, Doctor and all. Okay, I'm Zeti. I'm working in JLC in Putrajaya.
Okay.
So I'm in sales, marketing, and also business development.
Okay.
And additionally, I'm currently the acting head of corporate service, overseeing HR, finance, and IT.
Okay, nice to meet you. Okay. Sistem ni dia lari-lari. So kadang-kadang kan kita panggil orang yang sama lagi sekali kan. Okay. Can we have Gary Arul and Nathan?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is
Hi.
Gary.
Hey Gary.
Okay, this is my first SEM and my first class.
Okay.
So I'm working in Kulim, Kedah as a QA/QC lead for a construction company.
Oh,
So-
dekat Kulim
Kulim High Tech.
Kulim High Tech. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Great.
So that's about me. All right. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can we have Andrew Lam?
Hi, morning, doctor and everyone.
Good morning.
This is my first SEM and first class
Okay.
working in hospitality, now
Okay.
based in Singapore.
Oh, you're not in
Right.
Singapore, yeah?
Yeah. But I'm a
Oh.
Malaysian and my hometown in Malacca, so but currently I'm working in Singapore.
All right. So on apa tu weekdays you duduk dekat Singapore lah.
Yes, we can further. So yeah, we can. I will drive back to Malaysia.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Andrew. Can we have Suri Arisya?
Okay, Assalamualaikum hai doktor and semua.
Salam. Ya.
I'm Surati binti Awal. Can call me Jasuri. I'm working at DBKL as admin officer.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now
Tingkat berapa tu, Suri? Tingkat berapa tu?
Saya menara 1 tingkat 22.
Oh, saya selalu pergi tingkat 29.
Ya, pejabat Dato' Bandar.
Ya, saya ada kunjungan hormat dekat Datuk Bandar last weekend. Last week hari Khamis.
Okay. Now I SEM kedua.
Okay.
Sorry doktor sebab I demam panas hari ni.
Oh, alright. Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Thank you doktor.
Alright, get well soon. Okay, next, can I have Salma Abdullah?
Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi doktor dan semua.
Ya.
Nama saya Salma binti Abdullah, umur saya 40 tahun ke atas. This is my second semester.
40 tahun ke atas.
40 tahun ke atas.
Okey
Nama
nanti.
ke atas je, tak ada nombor.
Ini taruh artis ni.
Saya own a small cafe dekat Kajang. Kalau ada masa you all bolehlah datang.
Okay, boleh advertise lepas ni. Boleh advertise, kita boleh buat apa tu? Kita boleh buat group discussion kat sana lah next time.
Boleh doktor, boleh.
Next week kita buat kelas kat situ lah.
Boleh.
Okay, nice to meet you. This is what your which semester?
Second.
Second semester. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, nice to meet you. Can I have Iyas Muhammad Luqman?
Ya, doktor.
Hi.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Selamat pagi. My name is Iyas Muhammad Luqman bin Abdul Rahman.
Okay.
35 years old. This is my second semester. Live in Bandar Mahkota Ceras. I'm working in automotive company at Glamari Shah Alam as a head of safety and environment.
Alright. I terlupa lah nak tanya tadi. Actually first class ni kena buka kamera lah sikit baru kita tahu rupa orang tu macam mana kan. Okay. Boleh tak kena yang dah bercakap tu buka muka sekejap ke, then I can have a look.
Kena syariah compliance kejap
Okay, tak apa, you syariah compliant dulu. Okay, dah Gary pakai topi. Okay, nampak. Alright. Okay, the one after this Fauzul. Fauzul. Maybe Fauzul boleh switch on the camera. Boleh kita tengok sikit.
Saya nak tengok kamera saya je ada masalah sikit. Ya.
Okay, ada okay. Alright. Maybe you want to introduce yourself. Everybody can see how you look like, and then kita kalau terjumpa dekat mana-mana kita kenal lah. This is my classmate. This is a good class. You have about 40 over students. I would tell you why it's important to have more people. So actually, in my class, it's easier you learn through learning from your friends. Itu yang penting tu sebenarnya. Betul tak Rizwan? Betul tak Rizwan? Kalau baca-baca buku ni letih, nanti banyak sangat dah lah part time kan, banyak kerja kan.
Betul.
Tadi tu kena pergi kerja kat Singapore, macam Andrew kena pergi Singapore balik weekend. So banyak nanti nak kena belajar pula lagi kan. Susah lah. That's why there must be a better way of learning lah. Betul kan?
Doktor in London.
Kat mana? Siapa kat London?
Doktor lah, ada bas double decker kat belakang.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, Fauzul, you want to introduce yourself?
Okay, Assalamualaikum ada. Saya
Salam.
Fauzul Naim Ishak. Fauzul Naim Ishak.
Yep.
Apa ni mengurus bisnes sendiri dalam bidang
Okay.
latihan
CEO
dan
lah,
konsultansi.
CEO CEO lah.
Saya ni trainer dah. Trainer
Oh,
dan
surgeon
consultant.
trainer
So saya mengenal doktor ni. Pernah
Oh,
jumpa
macam mana
doktor.
awak kenal
Jumpa
saya ya?
doktor.
Kat mana
Sebab
awak
doktor
kenal saya?
dekat PKB tu kan.
Ya, ya, mana awak kenal saya?
Saya pernah jumpa doktor. Doktor tak kenal saya.
Oh, ya ke?
Itu yang boleh jumpa. Doktor Amir Aslan ni aku kenal ni. Saya buat training dia. Training konsultansi dekat
Okay.
Masa Maju. Second semester advanced diploma.
All right, great, great, great. Nice to meet you. Next time you
Okay.
come to dekat kampung. Kita jumpa kat mana ni, Faizul?
Saya jumpa rasanya dekat DBKL juga doktor rasanya. Pernah ada event. Jumpa
kita
doktor.
ni.
So sekarang tengok belum muka doktor saya kata bukan saya nampak doktor punya rambut tu saya ingat.
Oh, ya ke? Tak ada rambut. Mana ada rambut?
Okay.
Tak ada rambut Okay, nice to meet you. Nanti next time I go to DBKL, hope to see you.
Boleh dah.
All right. Okay. Maybe we can have Chin. Chin macam tak sabar nak introduce herself. Chin Yong Yong.
Tak lah. Saya nak tengok I punya classmate.
Hi.
Hi everyone. Hi Cikgu.
Hi.
Good morning. I'm
morning.
working as the factory manager in a Germany company di Penang sini.
Oh, okay.
So today
Dekat
is
mana?
my
Dekat
first
Batu Kawan
class.
ke? Dekat Batu Kawan ke?
Ya?
Dekat Batu Kawan ke?
Bukan di Juru.
Oh, kat Juru. Okay, okay.
Ah.
Right. This
So
is
I first class di sini.
oh first class, first semester.
First semester juga.
Oh, padahal nampak bersemangat. Nampak excited. Okay, nice to meet you, Chin. Nak
Nice
panggil
to
you
meet
Chin
you
ke?
too.
Chin ke?
Ya?
Panggil you Chin ke?
You nak panggil YY pun boleh.
Oh, YY pun boleh. Alright, nice to meet you, yeah. Okay, can we have Rizwana?
Assalamualaikum, good morning.
Waalaikumsalam, good morning.
Yeah, so my name is Rizwana. I'm 28. This is my first semester.
Okay.
And I actually work with my family. We own a small travel agency for Umrah and Hajj.
Oh, boleh. Ni mutawif ke? Bukan? Mutawif juga?
Boleh lah, mutawif boleh lah.
Saya duduk di Arab Saudi 5 tahun.
Oh, Masya Allah. Di mana tuan?
Saya
Di
boleh jadi
Jeddah?
mutawif awak lah, part-time mutawif.
Boleh, insyaAllah.
Saya duduk di Jeddah 5 tahun. Saya kerja dengan
Oh, Masya Allah.
I used to work for Islamic Development Bank.
I see. Masya Allah, that's nice.
Di Jeddah. Ya, okay. Tak apa, nanti saya jumpa, saya contact awak lah kalau saya nak jadi mutawif.
InsyaAllah. Most welcome.
Okay. Can we have Aniza? Aniza baru minum air tu. Aniza Khalid, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi. Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Aniza binti Khalid. I'm actually based in KLCC.
Okay. KLCC.
I mean like nearby, and office also nearby. I'm actually in sales and client manager for oil and gas sector.
Oh, okay, great. In fact, after this class, actually today I have to apologize in advance. We're supposed to finish about 2:30, so maybe we can shorten the break time because I got to finish around 2:15. Because immediately after 2:15 tu, I need to adjourn to office dekat dengan Aniza punya office lah, dekat dekat sebelah Nazar punya tu, because I have another class dekat Platinum tu. I have another class there, tapi I bukan jadi cikgu, I jadi student. I have to be there on time because there is an exam, so I have to take the exam.
Okay.
So about 2:15 we have to complete the class lah, yeah. All right.
Boleh.
Okay. Can we have Fung Ki Dennis ini sama ke bukan sama ya tadi kan? Apa tu orang sama. Okay, teman. Okay, can we have Dong Zi Yang?
Hello everyone, good morning. This is Yong. You can call me Megan.
Okay, Megan.
I'm living in Cheras. This is my second semester of the advanced diploma.
All right.
And I work as a finance manager for a Germany company in Kota Damansara.
Ini yang tadi tu kawan you ke?
No, I don't know Chin.
Oh ya, you tak kenal Chin eh?
No.
Dia kerja dekat ni, dekat Penang kan? Dia bukan
Yeah.
branch, same branch
Yeah.
eh? You know it's actually same company.
I don't think so.
Okay,
All
alright,
right.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Maybe we can have Nazrul. Nazrul.
Hello, hi, good morning, everybody.
Morning. Nazrul, tak panas ke kipas tak jalan tu?
Buka aircon kata.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Belum panas lagi.
Ya, betul.
Belum panas lagi eh. Okay.
Okay, my name is
Yourself? Yep.
Okay, this is my second semester.
Okay.
Adim. Then I working in one of construction company.
Okay, kat mana tu? Sorry, kat mana tak dengar?
Sungai Rasau, Kota Kemuning.
Okay. Ni construction company eh. Good. Hey, is everybody in our WhatsApp group? Are you all in the WhatsApp group?
Ada.
Ada eh. Kalau siapa yang tak masuk lagi tu, masukkan kawan awak eh. So that we can have a discussion and things like that eh. Okay. Nice to meet you, Nazrul. Okay, kawan sebelah dia, Encik Hairul Hisham. Waalaikumsalam.
Nama saya Hairul Hisham bin Muhammad Zaini.
Okay.
22 tahun.
Berapa? 22?
2 tahun lebih 5.
Okay.
Okay, this is my second semester.
Okay.
I'm attached with the golf club in Kota Damansara.
Oh, okay. Kota Damansara eh. So far ni tak ada siapa lagi jiran saya yang dekat-dekat lah. Yang paling dekat tadi dari Kelang. Siapa Kelang tadi? Yang Wahir eh?
Saya
Ya, you daripada Kelang.
Doktor kat mana tu? Doktor kat mana?
Saya dekat Shah Alam.
Oh, Shah Alam, jauh.
Jauh eh? Tak ada, so far tak ada lagi daripada Shah Alam ni. Paling dekat sekali ni Kelang ni.
Saya Shah Alam.
Siapa tu cakap tu?
Saya Salma Abdullah.
Oh, you dekat mana? Section berapa tu?
Saya dekat dengan sebelah Bukit Jelutong tu, dekat dengan turun bawah sikit.
Oh, tu area orang kaya tu, Bukit Jelutong. Saya yang sebelah sini. Yang
yang
sebelah dia kalau Federal Highway, saya sebelah kiri. You belah kanan. Dia biasa kalau dunia ni dia bagi dua, West and East kan. West ni selalu yang kaya-kaya. East ni yang madani sikit lah.
Kaya hati dan nurani.
Dia kan Toke Cafe.
Oh, Toke Cafe eh. Okay. Nanti kita datang cafe dia. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, nice to meet you, Cik Azrul. Cik Azrul dah. Okay. Apa ni? Zeti Norisha. Ada?
Dah lah tadi, Doktor.
Oh dah, sorry. Itulah dia bila dia lari ni kan, kita tak perasan orang mana dah cakap, orang mana tak cakap lagi. Okay. Kita bagi orang yang sangat menunggu-nunggu ni. Zaris Iskandar. Ya. Hai Zaris. You punya speaker tak on. Your speaker tak on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. You look like you want to sing.
Okay, my name is Iskandar. Now I'm working at Kuala Lumpur as operation TikTok e-commerce team lead.
TikTok.
27 years old.
Okay, lepas ni kita belajar TikTok lah. Kita semua nak masuk TikTok, kena buat duit sikit. TikTok ni, sekejap. TikTok ni office dia kat KLCC kan, betul? KL Central kan, betul kan?
Ada banyak dekat TRX ada, dekat Menara Public Bank 2 ada, dekat Menara Shell ada, tengok department lah. Saya now TikTok shop.
Okay, hari tu, about 3 weeks ago, I was in Seoul. Saya di Seoul. Saya pergi Seoul. We have a conference dekat Seoul. And then on the way balik, saya jumpa 4 budak perempuan dekat airport lah. 4 girls. 3 of them actually kerja kat TikTok. So,
department apa tu?
Saya tak tahu. Dia orang ni yang tengok orang punya TikTok tu, yang dia orang akan bagi tahu yang ni boleh ke, yang ni tak boleh ke. Kan?
Content moderation.
Ya, ada 3 orang.
Content filter, something like that.
Nanti saya tengok, saya boleh dapat gambar diorang balik, nanti saya share. Maybe you know them.
Boleh.
So nanti kita boleh belajar macam mana nak buat TikTok. Okay. Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Nice to meet you. Okay, can we have... Yang ni nama dia agak panjang sikit ni. Aku takut tersilap baca ni. Kena edit satu-satu. Can we have Tana Balasingam? Tana Balasingam. Betul ke nama?
Good morning, Doc. Selamat pagi semua. Hope
Hello.
you're well.
Yeah,
Baru
thank you.
masuk, I just kind of missed my calendar, so minta maaf masuk lambat.
Tak apa, no problem.
Just
Kita
call
baru
me
start.
Tana. Just call me Tana.
Okay, Tana.
I run my own consultancy enterprise. My background is corporate communications and media.
Okay, dekat mana
Sekarang
tu?
ni,
Dekat mana?
sekarang ni di Kuala Lumpur. I mean, I'm pretty mobile. I travel.
Okay.
Tapi for the current moment, I have a not-for-profit client and also profit clients.
Okay.
So you can actually, for example, right now I'm a communication specialist with Yayasan AIDS Malaysia dan Majlis AIDS Malaysia. Malaysia AIDS Council.
Oh, bagus tu.
My area of expertise is mergers and acquisitions. Kalau corporate comms, tak adalah. It's just simple, but this line of work I've been doing over 20 years across the board.
Good, nice to see you. Nice to meet you,
all.
Tana. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, can we have Mr. Dylan? Mr. Dylan. Hi, Mr. Dylan.
Hi, Doctor, and
Hello.
everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dylan. I'm currently based in Terengganu for the East Coast Railway project.
Okay. Hari tu, about 2 months, about 1 bulan setengah, 2 bulan, tu saya pergi Kelantan. Saya tengok yang East Coast yang dia berhenti kat Kota Baru tu kan?
Yes.
Dia akan siap tahun depan, isn't it?
Yeah,
dia
betul.
Stop tu kan? Yes,
Yes.
I was there. I was at the Hotel H. Dekat atas sekali. So you can see the whole of Kota Baru kan? Dekat situ kan?
Yeah.
So I tengok you punya station tu kat situ.
I'm actually based lagi depan. Yang tu is section lain. Saya dekat Marang, dekat betul-betul tepi laut dah.
Oh, boleh cakap Terengganu ni.
Sikit-sikit faham tak?
Okay. Sekarang ni susah nak dapat. Kan? Tiket ETS susah nak dapat. So can you imagine next week I nak pergi Perlis tau. Actually, you know how naive I am. A couple of years ago, 2014, I used to take KTM. KTM was very slow. So I thought nobody will take KTM anymore lah kan. So I thought I can just go there anytime I like. I can buy the ticket. So the people at the counter were so puzzled. They tell me, when do you want to travel? Now. So dia kata, cik, tiket kereta api kena ambil 1 jam 30 hari sebelum. I said, ada orang naik kereta api lagi ke? Dia kata, cik, kereta api selalu penuh. Then I went back and it so happened in that particular semester, I was teaching at UKM and then I met some people lah, buat MBA kat UKM, and apparently 2 of my students are big bosses dekat UKM lah. So I told them, sir, they have revamped all this KTM thing and we are, many people want to use our service lah. Jadi kalau nak naik Senandung malam, masa tu kena naik deck tidur dan sebagainya. It takes about 1 month. So they said, but never mind, for you we'll get you satu katil lah yang paling dekat sekali kat pintu nak turun kat Butterworth lah. So this time around, I wanted to go to Perlis. So I thought I try lah 2 minggu sebelum pergi. I asked my secretary to log in sekali, dia tengok sudah penuh. Wah, I cakap memang ETS ni memang fully subscribe. Memang
sekarang dah best dah. Sekarang dah selesa. Tak macam dulu.
Tapi sebab kenal bos punya pasal, tiket boleh dapat lah, dia kata. Ada masalah.
Wah, ini kau tim baiknya.
Regional manager kata, no problem lah. Itu baik, itu bagusnya bagi student A kan. It so happened the guy was the best student in the class anyway. So he said, don't worry lah sir, I'll get it done. After lunchtime masa tu, tiket semua dah dapat. Alhamdulillah lah. Tapi kena bayar sendiri lah. Dia cuma dapatkan je. Okay, nice to meet you, Dylan. Okay, can we have Desmond? Desmond ni dia senyum dia daripada tadi.
Good morning, Doctor.
Hi, Desmond. Morning.
It's afternoon sudah pula.
Oh, afternoon dah.
Good afternoon.
So,
my name is Desmond from Kota Kinabalu, Sabah.
Oh, right.
This is my first semester and my first class.
Oh, good.
I'm working as a site acquisition officer for a company that acquires land and construct telecommunication towers.
Oh, very good, very good. Nice to meet you. Ni nampak semua yang masuk first class ni very excited. Okay, let's hope that is the case. Alright, until the end. Actually, masuk kelas ni memang seronok sebenarnya. Saya ni tak berhenti-henti jadi student daripada dulu sampai sekarang. Sekarang menjadi student. Cumanya ada kala jadi cikgu, ada kala jadi student. So I will try to do my best to share with you on how to study effectively and tanpa membebankan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dan dapat result yang munasabah lah, yang bagus lah. Hopefully it's like that lah. Tu Fauzul dah tengok atas sudah. Dia macam dia tengok dapat apa tu, ayat dari atas. Alright.
Saya punya screen kat atas, kamera kat bawah.
Oh ya ke? Okay, alright. Aizwan nak bercakap ni. Dia dah bawa wire tadi apa tu. Okay.
Hello, Assalamualaikum Doctor and hi everyone. My name is Aizwan Muhammad Ali. Stay in Siti Alam.
Siti Alam.
And working as marketing officer in food supplement company. This is my first semester, Doctor.
Okay. And I ask the class of 40 over student, why do you think Aizwan will end up being the best student? Cuba teka. Kita tengok siapa pintar. Cuba teka kenapa agaknya Aizwan ni akan menjadi the best student.
Sebab dia fans Liverpool bukan?
Liverpool fan tu.
So yang belakang tu jangan silap lah letak background yang satu lagi tu kan.
Alah, Liverpool sering semalam.
Itu pun kawan yang satu lagi tu cungap-cungap tu tak Aizwan kan?
Betul.
Kan?
Sering semalam, tak boleh buat apa lah.
Malam tak sempat tengok sebab ada kelas.
Saya pun ada kelas. Sampai pukul 12.15 saya ada kelas. Kan?
Right.
Jadi, siapa-siapa yang tersalah letak background kat belakang tu, nanti see you next sem. Saya dah tengok background tak? Ada tak? Kelab-kelab yang tidak berkenaan. Kan? Okay. Right. Can we have, okay, nice to meet you. Okay, dan dia dah cacat marbah, so kita nak kena tengok sebelah pula. Okay, Andrew dah, ni dah. Okay, Jack Pang, Mr. Jack Pang. Macam dekat hotel aja.
Rumah, Doktor.
Ya ke? Wah,
afternoon.
Banyak Windows
Makan. Saya Jack, saya kerja dalam lift escalator punya industri. So nak beli lift boleh cari lah.
Oh, ini mahalnya bisnes ni.
Masuk.
Nak beli lift ni mahal ni.
First time, first class, first semester. Umur tu I tak nak disclose lah. Tengok pandai-pandai lah muka I.
Okay. I nampak ada warna merah kat belakang tu. Ada apa-apa dia punya gambar ke? Tak ada. Bukan Manchester United
Bukan Liverpool. Itu feng shui punya pillow saja.
Oh, okay. I rasa minggu depan adalah yang akan pakai jersey Liverpool lah dan macam-macam lah kan nak dapat macam Aizwan juga lah kot. I boleh teka lah.
Tetap Manchester United.
Tapi I rasa Manchester United pun akan pakai baju Liverpool lah sebab nak dapat A kan.
You never walk alone.
Never walk alone, Doctor.
Okay. Boleh. Can we have, nice to meet you, Jack. Can we have Sin Yang Fang? Sin Yang Fang ada tak? Hello. Your mic. You can on your mic.
Sorry. Hi, good afternoon, Doctor and everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you can call me Yan Fang.
Yan Fang.
Yeah, I'm from KL.
Okay.
I work in the finance department in one of the public listed company.
Okay.
It's in Penang.
Oh, dekat Penang?
Yeah.
But you duduk kat KL?
Yeah, I get KL because KL we have a branch in KL.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Itu Dennis tu tengah tengok apa tu? Macam serius je. Dia tengah ada masuk duit tak?
Devices dah.
Okay. Alright.
This one for talking. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Can we have Cheryl Lim? Hi, Cheryl.
Hello, Doctor. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Wow, we have a lot of working professional here. Nice to meet all of you from various industry. That's very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Cheryl, I have registered my full name Lim Dao Fan.
Okay.
I'm living in Subang Jaya, very near to you, Dr. Shalam.
Oh, yeah. SS berapa ni?
Putra Heights.
Oh, Putra Heights. Okay, dekat belakang tu lah.
Ya, yang belakang tu.
Okay.
Okay, I've been working for 27 years now. I think you can calculate and guess my age.
Oh,
Okay,
lebih kurang
so
umur kita lah. Umur kita.
yeah. Very happy to see we have same interest. Later on, I
Okay.
think we will see.
Okay.
I have been working in various industry, and my current one that I'm working with 8 years now is a cosmetic industry. I think a lot of ladies here can look for me if you are interested in.
Can I say something? Cheryl, can I say something? The moment you say cosmetic aja, Zeti yang tengah minum pegut. Dapat dia nak dapat apa? Dapat banyak diskaun lah ni. SK2 ke ni?
Yeah, can. Once we are cosmetic, yes, I can get something for you guys. This is my first semester for Adim.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, great. All right, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay. Siapa lagi ya? Dia dah jadi kelang kabut ni. Kita dah tak tahu siapa bercakap, siapa tak bercakap. Okay. What about Gerida? Candy ada tak? Candy Mujan, Adam. You there already? Ada tak? Candy tak ada lagi. Okay, tak apa. Kita pergi kepada Marvin Pillai. Marvin ada?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi,
Can
so
you
sorry.
switch on your camera?
Yeah, my camera, I don't have a camcord because my normal laptop, I just sent it in for service last night.
Okay.
So I'm using one without a camera. So for the next class, I can on it back.
Okay. Where are you based?
I'm currently staying in Kepung, but I'm from Klang.
Oh, Kepung kat mana?
Dekat Kepung Baru sebelah Jinjang.
Oh, I dulu pun duduk dekat Kepung dekat sebelah Jinjang. I dulu duduk kat Taman Esan. Many years ago lah. You may know lah. One of the
Sama Esan. That's
one of
where
the
I
early
live.
punya settlement kat situ kan.
That's where I live, dog. Sama
Siapa
Esan.
cakap tu? Siapa cakap?
Tanah. That's where I live right now. Sama
Oh,
Esan.
you duduk dekat Taman Esan.
Yes. Hi, Marvin.
Oh.
Hi.
Rumah I dulu kat tanah, rumah I nombor 690 dululah.
I see.
690.
I'm very close to Frame. I'm much
Apa dia?
closer to Frame.
Dekat dengan Frame kan? Ya, betul.
Yeah. You saying Frame.
Yes. Nice to meet you. Okay, Marvin, you're in the first semester, is it?
Yeah, this actually supposed to be my first semester. Yeah, I joined in a special intake, so this should be my first semester.
Okay. Nice to meet you. All right. Can we have Prabu Kunasigaran? Hi. Your mic is off. Mic Prabu ke off ni? Tak kena on kan dulu. Tak boleh on. Sekejap, ada technical problem ni. Dia tak boleh on. Problem. Okay, tak apa. Sekejap lagi we get back to you Prabu Once you can on your ni. Okay, maybe we can go to Raisa Dora. Raisa Dora ada?
Hold on.
Hi.
I don't know why my camera is not working. Oh, okay. Hi.
Dah boleh.
Assalamualaikum, Doktor.
Raisa ni macam nama penyanyi Indonesia.
Yes, but I'm Malaysia version.
Oh, okay, Malaysia version. It's not that singer. Okay.
Okay. So I'm currently attached with event and advertising company. I just had a career switch, to be honest, in 2 months' time, because I was attached with a dredging company before as executive office manager, but then the company was not stable, hence why I need to do the career switch. So So now totally expanding my new horizon and event and advertising. If you need to do a special booth, you can always contact me. So yeah.
Dekat mana ni? Where are you based?
Puchong.
Oh,
Company-
Puchong. Puchong dekat mana?
Puchong in front of IOI Puchong.
Oh, I Puchong. I have a house there dekat Bandar Kinrara.
Okay, so we are at the Boulevard.
All
area.
right. Yeah, dekat saja tu. Dekat saja. Yeah, I used to live in Puchong for many years before I moved to Shah Alam lah. But I still have my house dekat Puchong. So once a week I go there lah. Dekat
Heavy
Bandar
traffic.
Kinrara.
Heavy
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay,
you
nice.
never walk alone.
Apa dia? Sorry, come again?
You never walk alone.
Oh, right. Ni pula dapat A lagi ni.
Nak makan
Okay.
lebih. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Okay. Can we have Muhammad Fitri? Muhammad Fitri Abdul Wahab.
Hello, Assalamualaikum, Dr. Afternoon. Sorry, saya tak boleh buka kamera sebab saya ada sukan sekolahan dah.
Oh, kat mana tu?
Dekat Terah Jaya.
Okay.
Nama saya Muhammad Fitri Abdul Wahab. This is my second sem.
Okay.
So, I work at Auto Finance Center, Afrin Berhad at Seri Kembangan. So, I'm staying at Semenyih lah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all, Doctor. Thanks.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Doctor. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, thanks. Siang Chin Lim. Ada tak?
Yeah, ada Doctor.
Hi.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I
Good
don't dare to
afternoon.
open my mic lah,
Tak boleh buka kamera tak boleh.
but there's my picture there.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm in ICT 9, first semester, first class.
Okay.
Okay, I'm working as PM.
Project manager.
Yeah,
All right. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet everyone here.
Okay, great. I hope you will enjoy the class later. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Boleh kita berkenalan dengan Said Zaidani Putra.
Yes, here. Afternoon,
Hi.
Doctor.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm kind of shifting around the house, but ada orang tengah repair the auto gate right now.
Okay.
So
Kat mana
tak boleh
ni?
buka kamera. I'm at home now, so I'm staying in Setiawangsa, Doctor.
Kat mana? Setiawangsa?
Setiawangsa, yes.
Okay, Setiawangsa. Okay, right.
This is my second semester. Just had my short semester before this.
Okay.
I'm an aviation instructor based in Subang.
Okay. Aviation ni maknanya mengajar orang jadi pilot.
Yes, we train cadet.
Oh, right. You pilot ke?
Yes, I was trained in Philippines, but I'm not working as a pilot. I'm just a instructor.
Oh, instructor dekat Subang lah.
Correct.
Oh, right. So dekat lagi.
And my age is I'm my second year into the 3 series.
Oh, second year to third year. Muda lagi tu. Okay. Good.
Married
Nice.
with kids. Okay.
Okay, nice to meet you. Okay. Can we have Nora Hasyida?
Hai, Assalamualaikum Doktor.
Salam. Yep.
Sekejap saya try open saya punya
Kamera.
Okay. Okay, saya sekarang nama saya Nur Hashida binti Hasan. You can call me Hashida, Shida.
Kejap. Hashida. Okay, saya mau nampak you. Dia lari-lari. Okay, nampak. Okay dah.
Okay. Ulang balik semula lah. Okay. So, Doctor can call me Shida.
Okay.
Currently I'm staying at Bandar Kiara Puchong.
Neighbor saya lah. BK berapa tu?
BK 4.
Oh, saya 5.
BK 5 dekat belakang lah. Belakang je.
You dekat apa ni ke? Dekat apa tu yang ada 7-Eleven tu semua ya?
Dekat situ. Ya.
Medan Selera tu ya?
Ya.
Alright.
Lah.
Dah lama dah duduk situ kan?
Dah lama lah, since 2000.
Oh, yelah. 2000 saya duduk situ 2002. Sebab rumah you siap dulu daripada rumah saya kan?
Betul. Okay, currently I'm working in one of the oil and gas company at KLCC.
At KLCC Yang besar ke yang kecil?
Macam mana tu? Betul. Yang besar.
Oil and gas company yang besar ke oil and gas company yang kecil?
Besar.
Oh, yang besar tu Petronas lah. Department apa tu?
Saya currently under logistic upstream cari-kali.
I used to work for Petronas many years ago lah, 2008. Dalam apa tu, innovative culture dekat research and development. R&T lah, dia panggil research and technologies lah. Tak tahu ada lagi ke tidak department tu lah.
Ada kot, cuba dah dia rebrand balik lah nama tu kan.
Banyaklah bos-bos you dulu. Sekarang ni dah jadi bos-bos besar lah. Kawan-kawan saya dah jadi bos besar.
Definitely.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Thanks. Okay, alright.
Alright, kita boleh
Doktor.
jumpa siapa? Siapa cakap tadi?
Doktor, sorry tau, I tengah on duty. Takut doktor tengok I jalan-jalan.
Siapa tu? Siapa?
Zarik sekarang.
Oh, Zarik. Okay.
Okay.
Zarik dia risau tadi, dia tengok belakang ni memang confirm bukan Liverpool fan ni.
Okay.
Buat cuak semacam ni tadi kan? Okay.
Doktor.
Siapa tu?
Aizwan, before we start, saya nak tanya sikit doktor.
Ya.
Doktor ada banyak rumah ni, memang banyak rumah ke atau banyak rumah?
Rumah fizikal.
Rumah fizikal.
Bukan banyak
rumah.
Bukan banyak rumah. Itu rumah lama saya, dia kecil. So saya pindahlah ke Shah Alam. Itu je. Jadi rumah lama tu adalah kat situ.
Apa doktor, nanti bagi tips je. Macam mana boleh
dia
dapat
soalan lain ni. Dia tanya
tu?
macam mana nak tambah lagi rumah. Bukan tanya rumah fizikal.
Another class
Itu another kelas. Tu ada orang komen tu. Itu kelas lain.
PM tepi. Itu
mungkin kita tanya Faizul kot. Dia lagi tahulah kot. Dia dah senyum lain macam je. Mata dia pun tengok kat atas je tadi. Okay. Can we have Dashini Sivabalan?
Dashini cannot open dia punya camera, so she left a comment tadi.
Oh, she left a comment. Oh, nanti saya tengok comment Alright. Can we have a Siti Sabrina? Siti Sabrina ada? Ada, belum ada lagi. Okay. Kalau tak ada lagi, kita pergi ke...
Can I go first? I need to go to washroom.
Okay, can. The Esma. Okay, you can go first.
Hi, Doctor. Hi, everyone. I'm
Ini
Mak.
pakai baju kala-kala ni kat tepi pantai ke?
Yeah. Sekarang saya dekat ni. I'm at Dalat. I'm going for a site visit. I plan to venture myself with the coffee plantation. So I own a GP clinic and own a hospital in Ho Chi Minh. And I got
bagus tu.
I got my Dato Sri titleship by Sri Sultan Ahmad Shah in 2017. I'm a very young chap, 30 plus. So my road, why I continue my study, because I want to get a doctorship like you. So I want to get a doctorate. So yeah, it takes time.
We are all in the wrong class lah. I think we are all in. I think Dato Sri should be our facilitator in the class lah. Then we can make more money there lah. What do you think? Maybe we should make Dato Sri as our host lah. Okay, nice to meet you. Okay.
We are all
Nice to meet you,
learning
everyone.
lah.
Okay,
We learn one from one
Yeah lah, learning
another.
lah. True.
I learn from you, you learn from me. Yeah.
Good. But let's learn how to make money.
True.
Okay.
That's the
All right. Perhaps we can have tanam. Ni lain kan? Tanam ni belum cakap lagi kan? Ada tak tanam? You there, Tanam?
Yes, doctor.
Hi. Okay, can you introduce yourself? Boleh buka kamera?
Sekarang anak-anak sebelah saya.
Oh,
Nanti
okay.
dia belah.
Okay, tak apa. Okay, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tanam. Actually, I'm living in JB. I'm from JB.
Okay.
So previously I'm working in Singapore past 12 years as a 7-Eleven manager.
Okay.
So currently I'm just quit the job.
Oh, okay.
So as a housewife ready now.
Oh, dekat mana kat JB tu?
JB Mount Austin.
Oh, kampung saya dekat Kempas.
Oh, Kempas. So doktor dari orang JB.
Ya, saya lahir kat JB.
Oh, okay. Saya lahir kat JB, living kat JB, semua JB.
Oh, ya. I mean, my kampung is at Kempas lah. Kalau you masuk je junction tu, my house dia betul dekat tepi jalan raya tu saja.
Kempas-kempas orang ialah orang kaya sudah.
Mana ada kampung aja, mana ada orang kaya. Itu yang kicap tamin tu orang kaya lah. Kan?
Sekarang who's living in a Kempas, they definitely automatically they say they orang luxury people.
Oh ya ke?
Ya.
Okay.
Kat Kempas, tempat Kempas, rumah-rumah harga semua very high cost.
Dah naik harga dah ya?
Can't afford.
Okay. Ya, kita orang duduk situ dah lama dah. Since 80s lagi. 80s, masa dia baru buka lagi. Masa tu tak ada jalan raya lagi. The people over there to do the jalan raya sendiri.
Dekat Kempas sekarang banyak buka highway sudah.
Yes, correct. Okay. Can we have Ganison?
Good afternoon, Doctor. I'm
Yes.
Ganison here.
Yes. Ganison boleh buka kamera?
I'm trying to. I hope this works. Oh, okay. This works.
Okay. Mana dia Ganison? Ada.
Good afternoon.
Dia lari-lari.
In blank.
Yes, Ganison.
Yeah, Doctor. Okay, my name is Ganison. I'm staying in Klang.
Okay. Jiran saya lah.
I'm working in HSBC.
Okay.
In data processing in TRX for about 16 years.
Oh, for the past 16 years, eh?
Yes, correct.
What do you do there?
There is a few departments I was worked. So currently I'm working in the credit card department.
Oh, credit card company, department, eh?
Yeah, credit card controller. So we are approving for credit cards and so.
Okay, so kalau Cheryl nak senior card can get it from you lah. Betul eh? Okay, tak ada masalah. Okay, tak ada masalah, boleh dapat senior card. Okay. Nice to meet you, Ganison.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Doctor.
Okay, I used to have a student. I'm not sure whether it's the same person. She was an actor. She is still an actress. And nama dia sama dengan nama yang ni lah, tak tahu orang sama ke tak. Siti Nazira. Siti Nazira, are you there? Sebab dia tunjuk, boleh. Boleh sebab dia tengok connecting ni. Dia ada problem connecting ni. Tak apa. Right, kalau tak boleh lagi, tak apa. Right, I think I probably have covered everybody kan. Ada tak siapa-siapa tertinggal? Ni, Nada Kumar belum? Nada Kumar?
Doktor, sekejap doktor, saya parking tepi sekejap.
Okay. Parking tengah bawa kereta Okay, alright. Yang lain dah kan?
There are a few of them that is leaving comments saying that Mike or something like that. So
Mike ada masalah. Okay.
Using themselves in the comments.
Right. Okay, yeah. Now I can read some of the comments. Yes. Okay. Nanti I share with you Okay. Tak apa. Nanti siapa tu dapat kereta, Nada Kumar dapat kereta, nanti he can introduce himself. But anyway, just to yes.
Okay.
Hi.
My name is Nanda Kumar.
You're going somewhere ni?
Yeah. I'm driving right now. Okay, my name is Nanda Kumar.
Yes.
I'm with ZTE right now, building transmission for DNB 5G.
Oh, TNB. You kerja dengan TNB ke?
I'm with their vendor, ZTE.
Alright. Saya dulu mengajar dia dekat TNB dia ada 4 cohort 4 cohort, that means 4 groups of people, every group ada 30 orang ni future CEOs. So kalau TNB ni mesti you kenal bos-bos dia orang ni.
Tahu. Yeah, I work closely with the bosses as well.
Siapa bos yang you kenal tu?
Sekarang kalau bos yang saya dapat sekarang macam CJ, Isa, Kenny.
Okay, ni semua student saya ni. Nanti saya check. Okay, alright. Okay.
I'm from Semenye actually.
Okay, Semenye. Buat projek kat mana sekarang ni?
Overall. Sampai Sabah Sarawak pun ada.
Alright.
Because we are the second entity to support on the transmission. First for TM, they're doing for the fiber and all. So we are doing for microwave.
Alright, good. Alright, this is your first semester ke?
Tak, second semester.
Second. All right. Nice to meet you, Nada Kumar.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
All right. So we
Thank you.
have about, kita ada 1 jam lebih, 1 jam 40 minit macam tu lah, lebih kurang lah. Okay, let's start the class. Okay, this is the exciting, apa tu lah, we get to know each other and then so on. Okay, now before we start, before we start to the apa tu the detail, I will share the slides with you guys. Sekejap. Sekejap. Let me get to the class. Okay, nanti saya bagi dia punya apa tu? Dia punya dokumen tu Human Resource Management. And then kejap sebentar 1 second Let me share this with you guys because in my class I sebenarnya jarang nak guna slide ni. Tapi for the sake of apa tu your apa ni understanding dan sebagainya, maybe you can refer to the slides lah let me get this out correctly mana dan sebagainya. Okay, third pages, where's the pages? Third number. Okay. Okay, let's try to do this on this source. One. Okay, kalau you tengok dalam you punya slides, dalam you punya WhatsApp ni, dah ada slides tu dah Okay. Okay, right. Right, okay, jap. Dapat tak? Can you get this? Can you get access to the slides? Ada tak? Dalam you punya WhatsApp ada?
Dapat.
Alamak, banyaknya 70 lebih.
Ya, Doktor dapat.
70 lebih pula muka surat. Weekend ni nak kena baca ke? Okay, tak payah baca. Tak apa, saya ajar. Okay, yang itu untuk you punya ni saja. Okay. So that's why it's important for you to come to the class, we have a discussions, and then you follow the discussion and so on. Sebenarnya dalam kelas ni ada banyak benda-benda yang penting. And actually the more people in the class, the better it is. Now, I would like to share with you so that you can appreciate your classmates. We introduced each other just now. First of all, it's for us to get to know each other, and secondly, have some idea about what your friends are doing and so on. Now, if we were to conduct the class as such that you guys going to refer to the slides and baca and so on, after some time people get tired, there are too many things on the plate, and then they also have so many jobs and so many other things to do, and some people may come back and say, you know what, it's a little bit taxing, lagi ada assignments and this and that. I mean, how much hours should I put in order for me to do well in the class? And then I've seen the patterns going on, and I don't think that there must be a better way to cater for part-time students and things like that. That's why I'm trying to share with you my idea of studying, because I told you I've been a student all my life. Until now, I'm still a student. Until now, I'm still studying. I have saya dah ada berbelas dah masters dah. Satu PhD, ada satu degree lah, and I'm still studying. So there must be a good technique of studying. Now, the slides that I gave to you, it's because it's a part of the thing that we usually do at the universities. We give slides for students to have a look at it. Okay, dalam kita punya class, maybe I can use some of the slides, maybe not. If not, then I'll just use some discussions. Okay. And then you take note, and then I always ask students in the class. The reason why I ask students is that so that you will remember. When you talk, you will remember better. When you interact with your friends, you remember the incidents better. And this is a more effective ways of learning. So saya nak kerja awak jadi lebih senang. Can add me to siapa ni? Gary. WhatsApp group. Okay. Gary tak masuk dalam WhatsApp group lagi. Siapa admin dalam WhatsApp group? Can you tell somebody? Macam mana nak join WhatsApp group ni? Okay. So, the subject yang kita nak belajar ni namanya Human Resource Management. Okay. Now, under Human Resource Management, there are so many things. This is like macam a very big topic that you can put in so many things in there. Okay. Like some of you actually explain about yourself. I think ada beberapa orang yang kerja dekat HR department ataupun kerja dekat admin. They will tell you, in HR, you can talk about so many things. Interviewing pun HR buat. Gaji pun HR buat. Scholarship pun HR buat. Talent management, succession planning, all those things that you are familiar with from the HR. And then sometimes, maybe some of you also notice that when you get your contract, performance management, HR juga buat. Then you also tengok, job description, HR juga buat. Job families, HR juga buat. So HR ni buat macam-macam. Betul tak? So is this topic about doing HR as in like everything under the sun? Or is it like just getting some idea about what HR is doing? Anybody has any idea how far are we going into this subject? To put some people at apa tu lah, calm lah. Kan dia takut, kan lepas ini aku boleh jadi HR director ke? Semua benda aku jadi expert ke? Ataupun macam mana ni? Pak, siapa ni dah nampak macam gusar sikit. Nazrul ni dah nampak gusar sikit ni. Dia dah senyum balik dah. Okay, what do you think, Nazrul? How far are we going in the subject?
Okay lah.
Kita nak tahu lebih kurang what is the idea dan sebagainya, what HR is doing dan sebagainya. So I would tell you my experience in HR. Saya ni sebenarnya by training I'm a strategic planner. For many years, for over tadi sama dengan Cheryl. I think Cheryl kan over 27 years of working ni, basically largely doing consulting, management consulting, and I have a few positions in the past whereby I actually deal in depth dalam HR lah. So masa saya dekat Islamic Development Bank di Jeddah dulu, macam Salmah siapa tadi Salmah ke yang ada apa tu pergi umrah punya ni Salmah ke? Salmah
Rizwana.
Okay. Yeah. Rizwana. Yeah. So when I was in Saudi Arabia, I was working for Islamic Development Bank as a strategist. We were doing transformation. So when we did transformation, we looked into the HR punya department and we talked about the transformation. We came up with a few projects lah. So one of the project was about talent management. The other project was about job description, job families, career track, dan juga kita buat KPIs. So 4 benda ni sahaja memang cukup besar dah sebenarnya. So when you want to do a policy, when you want to do all the designs, all those things, dia dah cukup besar. Tak termasuk lagi salary structure. Because after that, we had to do some salary structure. After that, I left already lah. Salary structure tu ada benchmarking. Sebab kita Islamic Development Bank. So we had to do some benchmarking dengan World Bank, African Development Bank, Asian Development Bank. So that the salary is almost on par lah on what these people are getting as well. Because kita punya job portfolio is almost the same. Kalau you tengok, kalau you pergi dalam World Bank, dia tunjuk kalau kerja macam ni, gaji dia macam ni dan sebagainya. Dia ada dia punya the way they assign the jobs and everything tu, dia macam almost similar. Only thing is that we are a different organization. Macam they are our sisters organization. So we are not going to that level, but you need to understand what are those things. Kenapa kita punya job description? Okay. I'm sure you guys macam Ilham, for example, when you bila you start kerja yang sekarang ni, when was it that you started this job?
This job about 5 years ago.
Okay, so 5 years ago when you got the job, I'm sure you got your job description, correct?
Correct.
Yes. So when you get your job description, they will tell you what to do, sebagainya. Yeah? So some people, when they get the first day when they get the job description dan sebagainya, they also have a vision that, hey, after this I want to climb the ladder. For example, from executive to become senior executive, lepas tu you jadi assistant manager ke, lepas tu manager, lepas tu jadi senior manager, director, and so on. So you want to have some ideas. Yeah? How can you climb the ladder? and what are the things that you need to have in order for you to climb the ladder. Okay. Now, sometimes if you are in the HR department, when you create this job description, for example, kadang-kadang they are not done properly. Sebenarnya, kita kena faham, like for example, what it is meant by director, what it is meant by manager, what is it meant by executive, what is it meant by supporting staff. Dia sebenarnya dalam saya tengok when I had a chance to look at job description and so on, sometimes they are not done properly. Okay. Now, if you know kata kerja means action word. Action word means demonstrate the kind of tasks that are expected of you. Okay, if you are a director, so kata kerja dalam your job description, among other things, will include directing. So kerja you mendirect orang saja. So that means directing. So in order for you to direct, you must have the capabilities to lead. Okay, you must have the capabilities to envision. You must have the capabilities to see the bigger picture. So these are the kata kerja yang sepatutnya ada dalam job description of a director. So you cannot have a kata kerja managing. So managing means manage. So manage is not part of the kata kerja dalam directing. So directors should not be managing. So managers are the people who manage things. So jangan salah faham. So manager dia manage. Dia bukan buat, dia manage. So dia overseeing, dia bagi pendapat dia troubleshooter, as in like, you have a problem there, you have an issue there, so this is how you want to mitigate the matters, ataupun risk analysis dan sebagainya. So yang buat kerja are executive. They are the one, kata kerja dalam executive ni termasuk among other things, implementing, developing, executing. Ini semua kata kerja tukang buat. Okay, so you may have the same idea about project, but one is directing the project, which way the project should be going. Ya, macam Datuk Seri tadi buat projek tu dan sebagainya, macam tadi Nada pun buat projek dan sebagainya. So they are directing if they are project directors. Project managers day to day looking at the particular project and managing different groups of task owners katakan. And then the task owners are the one doing the job. Kalau dalam IT dia buat project system katakan. Kalau dalam process people, they are looking into the processes, drafting the process, come up with the scope dan sebagainya. Okay, that is under the job description. Jangan salah faham. And then the next thing is that some jobs you cannot go very far to the director's level, unfortunately. Yeah, so you must also understand. So when you embark into the HR, you put yourself in the HR department, you must have the capabilities to plan for career enhancement, for example. So there are certain positions you just cannot climb to the highest level. And dia setengah level dia berhenti. So therefore we create what we call job families. So dalam job families ni, it entails you, these are some of the jobs that belongs to the same family. Contoh, kalau statistics, economists, probably they are in the same group. Okay? Kalau you tengok, dia tak ada director of statistics. Ini company tak ada, tapi dia ada economists. Okay, so maybe when you come in the company yang ada statistician, you actually can climb to a certain level, and after that you need to migrate to another branch, which is in the economics. Itu yang kita panggil job families. Okay, this is to ensure people can get promotions. Okay, so maybe Dylan akan tanya, what about certain position that you just cannot become directors? Contohnya, I've worked in several GLCs. Dalam several GLCs, we look into salary adjustment, salary bracket, kita buat benchmarking, kita buat career track and so on. Certain positions, you memang tak boleh, dia punya position tu dia tak sampai gaji 10,000. Contohnya, we have the security, head of security. Head of security gaji dia mungkin dalam 4,000 lebih saja. Berpuluh tahun dia kerja pun dia jadi head of security situ. Dia tak boleh kata, can I do this and become, tiba-tiba dia naik, gaji dia sampai 30,000. Tak ada. Dia sebenarnya, dia depends on a certain job portfolio. Certain job portfolio dia tidak sampai up to a certain level. You can get to a level that is considered to be the highest that you can achieve in an organization. So you need to understand. So itulah sebenarnya dan yang kita akan tengok dalam backup, dan antara benda lain juga yang kita akan tengok maybe talent management. So what do you do with the talents, for example? So people are all human beings. Saya nak tanya, anybody here yang study accounting tak dulu? Ada tak siapa-siapa yang buat accounting ke, duduk kat account department ada? Ada. Yong Shi Yang ada buat accounting tak?
Actually, my study is business administrations in management.
Tapi ada belajar accounting tak?
It's a very basic accounting.
So you tahulah debit credit tahulah.
Yes, yes.
Tahu kan? So debit ni biasa kita letak asset ataupun kita pakai assets and liabilities lah. Kan?
Yeah,
So we
yes.
identify barang-barang yang company ada, we call it assets, and those who are yang jadi apa tu strain to the companies, we call it liabilities kan? So human being ni kita letak kat mana? Asset ke liabilities?
For me, I would think that staff is the asset. I don't think this is a liability.
Okay. What about Fitri? What do you think? Can we have human being as part of liabilities in the company? Ada. Fitri ada.
Which
Atau
Fitri?
Fitri.
Which Fitri tuan?
Muhammad Fitri. Ataupun Fitri satu yang Fitri Khairuddin pun boleh jawab juga. Okay, boleh. Fitri Khairuddin ni nak jawab.
Again, saya pun tak consider workers as a liability lah. It's an asset.
Saya rasa human is a liability in a company.
You rasa human liability?
In a company, yeah. I mean cost-wise and everything.
Okay. Dia dalam organization structure biasanya dia panggil human capital development. Betul lah. Capital ni sebenarnya dia asset. Oh lama, Rizwan Khan pun cakap liability juga kan. Ini semua macam ada bad experience saja. Okay. Actually human being ni bila dikata potential dan sebagainya, actually by right they should be considered as capital assets. So actually human being ni kita kena nurture. Kalau kita ada barang, kalau like certain metals and so on, they have the potential, we need to kita kena polish dia, kasih dia cantik. Human being is also like that. But I'm sure during the course of you punya engagement in kerja dan sebagainya, sometimes you come across certain people yang they are deadwood katakan dalam organisation, or sometimes they just pain in the ass lah katakan, ataupun they are people who are not contributing. Itu yang mungkin siapa ni kata tadi lah, Ilham kata tadi dan juga seorang lagi kata tadi, they are liabilities. Yes, they can become liabilities because companies have to incur cost, but we cannot see the return on investment. Kita tak nampak dia contribution. Correct. Tetapi if you are in the HR department, then you got to do something about that. Mana kata we need to look into the gaps. Apa masalah orang-orang ni? Kan? Kadang-kadang masalah dia termasuklah dia tak ada kompetensi. Probably you have given them the wrong assignments ataupun dalam job description dia tak sampai. Dia ada competency gap. So if there are competency gap, then you need, if you want to address that, perhaps you can address that through trainings, mentorship dan sebagainya. Tapi kalau you Manchester City, kan, you boleh plug and play, kan orang-orang ni macam you boleh terminate, you bagi the compensation, ambil orang baru, kan? Tapi not many organization can do that. Not many companies in the world are like Manchester City. So many people, when they brought the players in, ataupun they already recruited people and they become permanent staff, then it becomes very difficult for you to terminate them, especially when they don't have disciplinary issues. It's very difficult. So if you dan saya pun ada pengetahuan dalam industrial relations. Kalau kita kata industrial relation ni bukan maknanya it's about labor code lah. So kita faham industrial relation ni maknanya issues in the office where you are dealing with staff and staff is taking this matter to the court. So kebanyakannya if you don't deal with this in the right way, and saya tengok banyak companies yang tak buat dengan cara yang betul, bila dia pergi ke labor court, selalunya company akan kalah. The reason is very simple. The young Arif ni dia very simple saja. dia sebelum dia tengok merit of the case. Contohnya orang tu mencuri lah. And HR apa tu kasih show cause letter and everything. They went through all the procedures and so on. And the staff was found guilty. And then the staff, of course, the staff said, you know, they're innocent, dia tak mencuri. Dia kata, never mind, whatever the reason is. And then the panels, apa tu, the prosecuting team identify that the candidate is at fault. Jadi dia kata termination, katakanlah. And then the staff was not happy. The staff took this to the labor court. And then the first thing, bila dia orang file in all the testimony of the case and apa chronology of the events dan sebagainya, bila dia masuk, the first thing the court will tell you very simple. Do you want to mitigate this? Meaning, would you like to have a session where you can discuss and then we can come up with a better solution for both parties? Kalau dua-dua dia kata tak nak, kita nak pergi proceed to the court juga. So if you go to the court, the first thing the young Arif will look at is he or she will look at the processes itself, not the merit of the case. Dia akan tengok, have you done the process diligently? Can check benda tu. Kalau dalam proses itu ada kesilapan ataupun ada if the defendant managed to prove there are some flaws in the process of handling this case, that means the defendant akan menang. That's why company selalu kalah dalam bila dia pergi court. Selalunya. Because it was not done properly. And usually, bila you do your DI, it does not involve people outside. It involves internally. So can you imagine in an organization, orang tak ada kepakaran dalam legal. Dia bukan HR pun tak berapa pandai sangat. It's just that I don't like this person, I want to terminate this person. Jadi you baca buku, tengok-tengok gitu, and then you try to follow, and then the defendant managed to create some doubts in your processes. Okay, jadi you must be very careful. But this course is not exactly about that whole thing, but you need to have some knowledge about that, so that when you go out become big bosses, then you know what HR department is doing. Kan? Sebab tu orang kata kadang-kadang, tak tahulah HR ni buat. Tengok gaji je ke, asyik-asyik tengok orang datang lewat, datang balik awal, things like that saja kan. Dia tak ada kerja lain ke? Kan? Today, kalau siapa yang kerja, yang tadi tu siapa yang kerja dekat Petronas tadi? Siapa nama yang kerja dekat Petronas tadi?
Saya, Fida.
Dia kerja kat Petronas kan? Petronas, dia and many of the big organisation and so on, dia ada kita panggil Chief Human Resource Chief Human Resource Officer kata. Sebab sekarang ni human resource become very important and it become part of the strategic direction of organisation. That means the highest person in the HR ni sits in the senior management team, and when they look at the directions of the organisation, the person must ensure that you have the right people to bring the organisation to the vision, mission and so on. Itu nak tunjuk, just to show how important HR today. 30 years ago, you tanya Syaril lah. Saya kalau mana-mana masuk organisation dulu, kalau masuk HR department ni malap je. Orang dia pun macam tak berminat lah. Kan dia ada tu yang buat apa tu, yang sewing tu kan, yang jahit tu kan. Apa tu dia datang dia pun nak form apa? Cuti, ambil form cuti. Pasal tak happy. Gaji tak masuk, dia deal macam tu. But today they are different. HR has become very prominent. They are the one who actually determine about your career plan. They are the one who actually manage talent management. They should sing whatever dia punya initiative towards the objective, vision, mission of the organization. That is to show how crucial HR is. So macam Petronas, I'm not sure dekat sekarang lah, tapi dulu Petronas ni kalau dalam HR department memang banyaklah yang expert dalam HR. Tapi kalau you work for Shell, Malaysia Trading kan, kalau Malaysia Shell dulu dalam HR dia bukan letak orang HR sangat, dia letak orang yang lain-lain, people from different backgrounds. Accountant can be in the HR department, engineers can be in the HR department, because they have a different philosophy. They believe these people who have the expertise in different fields, they should become part of the people in the HR, so that they can actually advise what are the things that engineers required. Okay, because they understand the business better. Itu yang kadang-kadang orang akan komplain kan, atau I tak tahulah, mungkin Aniza boleh komplain ke kan. I tengok kawan I pergi training, apa training dia pergi. Kan? Tak relevan aja dengan kerja, for example. Kan? So, kalau you have a very strong HR team, then you can see the gap, competency gap. They can identify the right trainings. They can monitor your progress because you are important to the organization because you are part of the people who will deliver the vision, mission dan sebagainya. Okay? Boleh faham? Ada siapa-siapa nak tanya? Ilyas nak tanya? Yes. Ilyas nak tanya? Yes. Ada soalan nak tanya? Yes.
Tak ada, Doktor. Tak ada. So far, okay.
Okay. Arisa? Suri Arisa? Ada nak tanya? Is it clear? Boleh? Alright.
Clear, Doktor.
What? Okay. Tak macam susah sangat kan? Okay kan? So far okay kan?
Okay.
Right? So this is one of the things that I want you to do for next class. What I want you to do is try to understand the definition of human resource management. What are the job scope of human resource management? Tadi tu saya dah bagi secara gambarannya. What is human resource management? What do they do? And so on. It's very important. Yes, Andrew, you want to say something?
No, accidentally on the mic.
Okay. So you need to understand apa dia sebenarnya human resource management in general. Zuana boleh nak explain apa tu human resource management? Tak boleh, dia geleng-geleng je. Nahi. Okay, dia tak ada. Belum lagi. Ataupun
Doktor. Satu perkara kata, saya ni trainer, corporate trainer. Dia isu saya nampak. Saya Fauzul.
Okay.
Dia isunya, Doktor, kebanyakan business owner, dia fikir HR ni dia boleh manage sendiri. Itu yang menyebabkan kebanyakan mereka ni tak nak ambil experts masuk. Sebab dia rasa bahawa HR ni boleh urus sendiri. Gaji lah sendiri, semua sendiri. Padahal kalau ikut HRM ni sebenarnya lebih betul. Ini yang saya nampak menyebabkan kadang-kadang persoalan HR ni tak diberikan perhatian yang besar. Tambah pula pada sekarang ni pula, isu yang besar sebenarnya adalah tentang talent development.
Yes.
Bagaimana untuk tarik talent dan bagaimana develop talent.
Yes,
dan
correct.
ini yang kita nampak jadi benda besar. Dan satu lagi, Doktor, ni tak tahu saya punya pandangan, Doktor. Masalah utama satu lagi, Doktor, adalah talent dari universiti ni bila masuk memang menyusahkan HR. Sebab apa? Sebab yalah, kalau contohlah panggil interview 10 kata nak datang, satu je yang muncul. Ini pun benda besar juga yang saya nampak. Menyebabkan kita punya pembangunan HR ni dekat dalam kita punya organisasi pun ada masalah pada sekarang ni.
Ini dah lain cerita, Faizul. Dia kata tadi student yang graduate dari universiti ni bagi masalah. Baik korang ni salah bisnes ni. Yang korang datang kelas buat apa? Nanti dah graduate dan orang panggil interview tak nak datang dah pula. Problem pula. Okay. Betul your observation is correct. Many organisation yang kita tengok, dia letak bukan orang expert dalam HR. Dia tengok siapa-siapa pun boleh masuk HR. Apa kerja dia? Dia jaga cuti, dia jaga tu. Actually, they do operational work. They don't do a lot of thinking. And then the whole idea is CEO will run all the strategic matters. These people will do all the transaction matters. And then therefore, I can pay low salary. Itu ada. Dia nak bayar dalam 2-3 ribu. Kalau senior pun 33,500. That's it. And that means dia boleh autopilot lah. Kan? Actually, memang banyak berlaku dalam tu. Because kita tak nampak the importance of importance of HR in an organization. Talent management is important. Okay, now if you realize that even if you play football, for example, you look at some teams, for example, they know that they cannot afford to pay very high on salary of getting it sebagainya. So what they do is that they take people and then they train them. And over the years, these people become expert. And then they can maintain these people because there are loyalties. And there are trust. Dia bukan macam Manchester City. Hari ni dapat, esok kena menang. Not many organization can do something like that. Many organization, they don't have the apa tu kita panggil financial muscle to apa tu to manage this sort of matters lah. Ya Ilham nak cakap apa tadi?
Okay, so HR.
Hmm.
Does HR operates with feelings or objective? Are they objective or because we're dealing with human beings, kan?
Okay, dia sebenarnya dalam dia the rule is in any organizations subjective matters must be dealt objectively. Maknanya because the objective of organization is to maximize profit. Objective of organization bukan government organization, private organization, dia punya objective is to maximize profit. So in order to maximize profit, dia akan align all the strategies toward maximizing profit. Ada dua cara saja nak maximize profit. Satu cara is to increase you punya productions. That means whatever you punya offering tu you dapat jual dengan lebih banyak. Kalau you bagi servis yang subscription yang lagi banyak. Kalau you dalam factory you dapat jual barang yang lagi banyak. Lagi banyak barang, lagi banyak you dapat duit. Itu satu. Second option is to reduce cost. When you cannot sell, you reduce cost. You cannot sell more, you reduce cost. Itu saja option. Dia tak ada third option. Ataupun the third option if you want to have is a blend of both lah. This is how you manage profitability issues. Kalau bagaimanapun, orang macam saya yang bekerja dengan kerajaan dan sebagainya, we cannot talk about profitabilities. Kalau profitability, dia bukanlah jadi private government organization. Itu dia bukan apa tu sifat government. Government ni sifat dia ialah to maximize shared values. Shared values ni value yang bila kita create satu kementerian tu atau satu agensi tu, dia ada value yang dia nak promote. Apa value dia? Kalau kementerian tanah, dia punya value is about tanah. So macam mana dia nak manage tanah lah, itulah. Macam mana dia nak dapat database dan sebagainya. Then some people may say, but they also charge. They charge some money. Yes. When they charge money, bukan dia nak buat profit. It's more of cost recovery. Dia punya nature bukan profitability, nature dia cost recovery. So you kena faham these two different entities. Satu profit making, satu governmental. Ataupun governmental ni termasuklah NGO dan sebagainya. They should not be making money to be profitable. If they collect some money, it is only meant for cost recovery. Yeah? Okay. Sebab tu saya kata objektif mesti clear. So anybody who runs organization with subjective elements, dia memang akan jadi catatan merah. Okay, so you must have objective. Okay, now I understand where this come from. Dalam objektif boleh ada subjektif tak? Yes. The more subjectivity that you have, then dia akan jadi less consistent. That's why subjektif dia kenalah put to the minimum. Jadi you can have a standard punya operating punya ni, tetapi ada elemen yang kita boleh what we say taking into consideration. Maknanya bila some cases yang datang kepada HR, apa objektif dia? You boleh tengok yang ini masuk dalam clause yang mana. Okay, this is how we go going to tackle the matters. Kali orang tu merayu. Boleh tak tengok gini? Dekat merayu tu jadi sedikit subjektif. Walau bagaimanapun subjectivity itu mesti put to the minimum, because kalau you letak dekat atas dan benda yang salah boleh jadi betul. Kan? Nanti orang kata pilih kasih lah dan sebagainya. So HR department ni they must be objective. They must understand what they are supposed to do. Dan unfortunately, macam dulu one of the organization I used to work for about at least 11 months ago lah. So I was there doing transformation dan sebagainya. Dalam HR department ada 20 orang. 20 orang ada. Yang profit department pun tak sampai macam tu dia banyak. So bila kita tengok cost dia terlampau tinggi. Because kita punya director saja ada 3 orang dalam tu. Betul ke ni kan? 33 orang dalam director. And then bila kita average salary this organization RM17,500. Lebih kurang begitu. Kalau average salary in this organization that has about 700 people, their average salary is 17,500. Kalau you campur holding cost dia, maknanya AWSP dia lah, dia punya hospitality dah gerbak-gerbuk. Jadi dekat 25,000 satu orang on average. That means out of 700 people, if I randomly take 4 people, The holding cost to have these 4 people is about 100,000. That's a lot of money. That's ridiculous. Kan? Tapi bila saya buat sedikit analisis about these 20 people in the HR department, only 4 of them actually has knowledge about HR or graduated in HR or have experience in HR. 16 orang lagi cacat mata. Tak ada HR background, tak ada apa. Just because somebody like them, they put them there. Maybe some of them they have trinity personality clash dengan dia punya boss dekat department. Jadi tukar-tukar masuk dalam. And I realized, hey, this is a GLC. Okay, you simply put anybody in there. No wonder a lot of things are not done properly. Ada cacat merba, ada some people dapat naik pangkat senang, ada some people dapat naik pangkat susah. KPI dia ada setengah orang senang, cara penulisan KPI pun tidak konsisten. Job description pun cacat merba. And then when we talk about training, when I ask them, hey, can you suggest a training? They simply plug things from the sky or take from Google, and then they say, these are the list of training. Doktor, you pilihlah yang mana boleh. Jadi kerja aku pula nak bagi training kepada staff kan. Sebetulnya HR ni tahu dia punya staff, then they know what training to give. Dan bila kita tengok training tu, pun tak berapa faham. Contohnya dia tengok title, dia tengok advertisement dan sebagainya, dia ambil je. Dia tak tengok pun dia punya terms and conditions of the trainings ataupun the content of the training. And how is that relevant? And most of the time, I see trainings yang offered tu, they need to be tailored. Because kalau you ambil yang, kalau you pergi ambil yang general saja tu, they may not really address what is required in your organization. So what people yang HR needs to do bila dia tengok training courses and so on, dia kena tengok macam mana I need to fine tune sedikit sana sini so that it becomes more relevant to my staff. Yeah?
Dia buat TNA ada. Dia buat TNA.
Dia kena tengok benda tu lah. So most of the time dia kena belajar benda tu. Selalunya dia tak tengok, dia tengok title aja. Dia tengok title begitu dia assume, okay yang ni bagus hantar. Yang pula staff lah, bila training ni hore-hore lah kan. Kita nak pergi makan-makan dan sebagainya.
Pergi jalan.
Jadi so everybody scratch everybody's back. Okay, yang itu dapat duit, yang ini kata dah jalan, dia dah buat kerja dia. Yang pula staff, okay, I get my makan-makan dekat hotel, I have free time, boleh balik awal sikit. And actually at the end of the day, the thing is not done properly. That's why I said, you must be objective, not really subjective. Okay? Boleh ke Ilham? Boleh faham? Yang you nak jadi HR ke?
Betul. Pengalaman doktor lah. Sebab apa? Sebab yelah, macam saya corporate trainer dan memang saya tahu tentang masalah apa ni HR, terutama kat agensi kerajaan dan swasta ni lah. Kerana saya nampak kadang-kadang macam agensi kerajaan pun, dia punya training ni sebenarnya nak penuhi KPI je. KPI 7 hari tu je. Tapi maksudnya dia punya impact study tak dibuat kepada training tersebut. Saya nampak benda tu merugikan kerajaan sebenarnya. Ini benda yang saya nampak dan saya rasa bukan masalah ni bukan sekali dekat swasta saja. Kadang-kadang dia tanya balik pegawai latihan yang kendalikan kursus-kursus dekat kerajaan pun, mereka ni bukan HR pun. Dia orang-orang yang memang yang diberi shed punya tugas kan. So, saya nampak benda ni mungkin daripada top to bottom tu jadi masalah ada.
Correct. Memang inilah selalu je berlaku kan. Usually they just follow the tick the boxes saja without really taking into serious consideration about the impact of the training. Again, this is only one element of that saja. Dia banyak lagi isu-isu dalam HR. Ilham wanted to say something tadi.
Okay. The reason I asked why HR, whether either they are operating on a subjective matter or objective, which one is better? I think it's because the company that I'm in are mostly, we don't have an HR department. So it's true what Faizul and you've been saying that HR would help a lot in a sense of pushing the company to another level, year after year for growth, right? Okay, but the way that our company has been operating has been working.
Okay.
We don't have an HR. We have really good, loyal, and how do I say? Loyal but really hardworking people. They share common goals. So this is a company, a contoh memang really we don't have HR. Kita orang macam okay, You're good at what you do. We can train you. Let's, go together and see how we can do this, because I think we're about less than 20 people in there.
Okay.
But when push come to shove, everybody gets down and dirty and okay, just give me a direction and let's just do this together. We do have KPIs and all of that thing. Tapi macam itulah macam I have a very 50-50 and macam okay, do we need HR or do we not need HR? Because for now it's been working. So maybe because kecil lagi kot, we don't have 700 people. So yeah.
Yes, this observation is also true. In some organization, what they do is that they actually ask somebody to play the HR role when they actually not HR. For example, you ada banyak departments. So they kata, okay, can we ask the secretary to do the HR matters? For example, doing the claims, doing this, doing a lot of HR, cuti lah dan sebagainya. That is very, very much operational. And actually, what they actually do is that they get, say, for example, the director of that division to actually come up with all the ideas about how to adopt talent management, succession planning dan sebagainya. Dia boleh. Bukan kata tak boleh. Dia bukan kata kita kena ada satu teknik di mana semua orang kena guna pakai. Tidak. Walaupun the best practice is actually to have a HR department. You have a HR department, that is the best practice. The reason is because when you have a HR department, then there is a clear demarcation of jobs and responsibilities. Then you tak ada HR department, then you kena make sure dalam you punya job descriptions tu atau performance contract you tu sebenarnya dia ada benda-benda yang bersangkut dengan satu kerja-kerja hakiki dia, and second is dia punya sub jobs dia. Because later kalau you tidak ada this in place, then people can contest when it comes to evaluation. Because you see, dia sebenarnya dalam best practice, if you know, for a particular person, if you want to do a performance measurement dia, saya belajar ni daripada top consultant masa saya dekat Islamic Development Bank dulu. Kita deal dengan Tower Watson, kita deal dengan Century, kita deal dengan ni lah, all the big houses dalam HR ni. Sebenarnya best practice untuk tiap-tiap individu dalam dia punya performance contract tu ada lebih kurang 4 ke 6 atau 5 ke 7 sahaja KPIs dia for individu. They cannot have so many. That means we can measure them lah. For example, KPI 1 20%, KPI 2 10%. Dia kena ada macam tu. And if you say 6, I have only 6 things. For each person dia ada 6 benda saja dia tengok. One of it must be ad hoc. Okay, selalunya organization akan define performance tu by the grade that you get. Say for example 80%. So anything above 80%, above, I didn't say 80, above 80%. That means katakanlah you ada 6 KPI, you buat 5 KPI tu, the total marks is 80. That means that if you do all, you're still not a performer. You still need to do the other one, which is the number 6 is called ad hoc. So what does it mean by ad hoc? Mungkin Marvin akan bertanya atau Zaris akan bertanya, apa tu ad hoc? Adakah ad hoc tu termasuk buat air kopi ke, basuh bilik air ke, basuh baju, basuh kereta ke, ataupun whatever the boss ask me to do lah. No, that's not the right practice. So it all depends on what is your job portfolio at that particular time. So dia kena related lah. Jangan pula jadi director, senior director. You photocopy lah for me. It's my coffee. Si lady tak ada hari ni, you buat coffee untuk I, tak boleh lah. It cannot become of your ad hoc. Okay, why ad hoc must be there? Because if you don't have ad hoc, you ada 5 saja KPI. I told you just now, best practice between 4 to 6 or 5 to 7, and then you take the minimum. Jadi staff boleh kata, hey, that's not part of my job. You know, that's not part of my job. If I do it, then technically I'm telling you I have ample of time. And that means that I cannot, you assign me a particular job, I'm doing it. Now actually, I said okay to this new assignments ad hoc you gave me because I have ample of time. That means there must be something wrong in the way you design your KPI. Okay, you kena faham. The way KPI is designed, you must make sure ada satu tu ad hoc. Then only the boss can tell. Okay, can you do this? I want you to spend because actually in the job description 30% of your time is for this ad hoc. Nampak tak? So kadang-kadang organisation tak buat it properly. Bila dia tak buat properly, people can contest. Bila harmoni, people tak contest. Tapi people contest when it comes to ada some form of jealousy, for example. Macam mana dia dapat bonus banyak lagi daripada I, for example. Macam mana dia boleh naik pangkat cepat daripada I. Kan? Nampak gaya dia buat macam-macam ad hoc tapi tak relevan lah. Mana kata dia asyik gosok bos saja kan. Bos juga buat ni, datang pagi buat lah, apalah itulah ini kan. Kita tahulah tea lady tu tengah maternity leave kan. Lepas tu dia buat pula kerja tea lady. Does that warrant this sort of composition? Tak semestinya kan. That's why I said the best practice is that you have a department. Kalau tak ada, make it very clear in your job description. Among other things that you do, you need to have a look at the HR matters. Boleh
Kalau tak berlaku kes, doktor, orang tak fikir tu. Sebab apa? Saya pengalaman bila masa mula-mula buka bisnes dulu, kita tak ada HR department. Tiba-tiba berlaku kes. Yang kes dekat level law lah, apa lah kan. Masa tu baru mengelabah kan. Sebab ada experts yang boleh bantu belakang. Itu yang menyebabkan lelaki akan cari banyak orang HR juga masuk untuk kendali kes macam ni kan.
And dalam kadang-kadang dalam HR pula, dia tak semua level of competency ada. Kalau saya tengok dulu Prolintas, one of the company yang buat highway, for example. So I happen to have 2 students. Dia bos besar kat situ. Dia tanya saya, doktor, ada tak you punya ex-student ke mana-mana ke yang you kenal from legal background tapi duduk dekat HR? I say, kenapa? We need to have somebody expert yang boleh pergi court. So kerja dia handle matter-matter yang pergi court ni lah. Yang ni, jadi kita nak orang yang sebenarnya legal background tapi tahu pasal labor law. So kita nak letak dia dalam legal HR department. So kerja dia pergi court aja. Sebab tak tahu lah kan, I mean, they engage into building highways, so they have many contractors, dan dia punya staff pun kadang-kadang ada contract staff dan sebagainya. So I do not know the details of it. Tapi the person was there lah, the person was hired, and the person needs to understand about legal matters lah. Dia mungkin tak tahu pasal gaji, tak tahu pasal talent management, tu semua dia tak tahu. Tapi dia tahu pasal labor law sahaja. So that's why it becomes very important. Kalau tak ada masalah, memang tak ada orang cakap apa-apa. Tapi bila ada masalah, then they realise that it was not handled properly. Seperti saya bagi tahu tadi, majority of the cases dekat labor law tu, dia tengok tak processes saja, bukan merit of the case. Kalau merit of the case, maknanya you have done things correctly and so on. Yang Arif kata, syarikat betul, defendant salah, for example. Ataupun staff tu salah. That means termination has been done correctly. Itu pun nanti dia akan, waktu tak puas hati, dia akan pergi pula dekat mahkamah tinggi pula. Dia masuk satu court lain pula, for example. So there are a lot of things yang sebenarnya inilah yang kita kena mahir dalam bidang ni lah. Tapi jangan risau, soalan-soalan macam tu tak masuk dalam exam. Itu untuk kita bincang supaya you boleh enrich you punya jawapan. So nanti ada orang yang tanya, doktor, macam mana nak jawab soalan ni? Macam ni lah cara nak jawab soalan. Yang apa kita bincang pada hari. Jadi sebenarnya your answers can be enriched by a lot of discussion, and those discussion points are actually achieved from your friends. You boleh bagi satu senario, and then you kata, on one side it can be like this, on the other side it can be like this. These are the pros of having a HR department. These are the cons of having HR departments. You can talk like that. These are the pros of having a professional atau person dalam HR. Yang ini tak perlu. You can discuss. Okay? Ada Datuk Seri ada nak tanya apa-apa, Datuk Seri? Datuk Seri jangan risau. Dan kalau ada orang nak mencuri duit Datuk Seri, bagi tahu kita. Kita orang boleh tangkap orang tu punya HR. Okay?
All good, Doctor.
Ada apa-apa ya, everything bagus. Jawahir, ada apa-apa nak tanya?
Okay, Doctor. I just want to share my experience about whether the company really needs a specific HR department or not. Okay. You have to always think about the pro and cons. Okay.
Yes.
Right now, I am with one establishment. Been with the company for almost 4 years. Before this, I was with Old Town White Coffee. I've got a bit.
Alamak, why you left? Kalau tak kan senang sikit. Kita semua boleh.
Baru nak minta voucher.
Baru nak
Okay,
minta
tak apa,
voucher.
tak apa. Okay, okay. The current company yang I work with right now, I don't know whether you have heard about Yao Yao. Yes, it's a
Oh, ya. Wah, bagus tu.
Sekejap.
Kalau berhabis cakap tu.
Sekejap, I nak tanya.
Minta voucher.
Yao ni dari mana?
Daripada Spain. I just balik
Okay.
daripada Spain. I baru je
Okay.
balik daripada
Okay.
Spain business trip. Okay, originated from Spain.
I nak tanya lagi satu soalan.
Ya Allah.
Saya pergi Barcelona.
Barcelona, okay.
I went to Barcelona in November. Kan? Sorry, in June lepas lah. Konon-konon masa tu Messi tak lagi lah kan nak pergi itu kan. So,
Messi dah masuk US dah.
Sebelum tu belum lagi.
Okay.
Masa tu kalau orang tanya kenapa you pergi Barcelona, I always say lah, try to convince Messi to go back to Barcelona lah. Katakan I'm part of the delegation to negotiate lah. Kan? Sebenarnya I pergi sana because I was giving a training sebenarnya. They send me over there to train. Ada satu one lady from Saudi lah yang nak tahu pasal HR. Was it accounting data? I can't remember. But I was there for about 5 days lah. Train these people. Jadi saya pun pusing. Saya punya PL bila saya pergi mana-mana tempat saya tak naik public transportation. So I will walk 45 minutes for about 4 kilometers every day. Pergi balik, I ambil jalan ledek. Tak satu Yao pun saya jumpa kat Barcelona. So saya pun tertanya-tanya. Betul company Spain ni?
Okay, right now, I'm not sure Barcelona ada atau tidak. Tapi the cities that I went to, like macam Madrid, Seville, Granada, Murcia. Because first Yao outlet memang dekat Murcia lah, originated from Murcia. They have about 150 outlets in Spain. Even in Malaysia, I think another few months we're gonna hit the same numbers as Yao Spain.
Malaysia lagi banyak daripada Spain tu, nampak tu?
Akan. Right now we run about 120 outlet, nationwide, termasuk Sabah and Sarawak lah. Okay. So the business, how we run the business, of course we have our own direct stores, about 50. Of that 120, and the rest are owned by franchise and our joint venture business, shareholder lah. Okay. The issue is with HR, because I also one of the company trainer, because I also give training in terms of human resource management. When we actually invite the franchise to join our training camp, and when we take for simple HR area, labor laws. Okay, labor laws is all about the employee benefits, right? Okay, in the absence of company employee handbook, we can always refer to labor laws like the Employment Act 1955. Okay, not all of them aware of the newly amended Employment Act 1955. I don't know whether you guys yang kerja dekat sini aware or not that the government has revised the protection of the Employment Act. Not only covers people who salary below 2,000 and below, but it's now been expanded to all level irrespective of your position, of your salaries, whether you are Malaysian or whether you are foreign employees. Okay, and then about the overtime, about the calculation of about the maternity leave, maternity benefits, paternity leave, and so on. So benda-benda yang kecil macam ni yang mereka tak aware. Okay. Bila benda ni tak aware, nak kira gaji pun salah, nak kira overtime pun salah, because right now pun work hours in Malaysia has been reduced from 8 hours to 7.5 hours daily. Alright, so it's really affect your ORP, when it comes to calculation of overtime. So benda-benda macam ni yang akan trigger to labor dispute bila you salah kira, when you don't have an appropriate HR person to take up the role, dan akan bawa kes ni pergi kepada labor court. Untuk employee yang ada isu dengan gaji, mereka akan refer to labor court. But if you have non-performance employee, macam yang doktor cakap yang jadi liability tadi tu kan, and you want to get rid of these people from your organisation, you have to comply to the Industrial Relations Act 1967. You cannot just get rid of people like that. Okay, you have a processes and procedure for you to comply. Kalau tidak, kalau you salah terminate orang and it comes under unfair dismissal, orang akan bawa kes ni pergi kepada Industrial Relations Department, where kalau you tak follow prosedur yang betul, you terpaksa tanggung the compensation. Ada reinstatement, or you have to pay a huge amount of compensation for sebab you dah terlalu tak nak reinstate lah kan. That's
betul,
why
betul.
kalau you tak ada budget for new companies, if you don't have budget, no problem. If you're not ready to hire an HR professional, not an issue, but you can always outsource the services
Yes,
from
correct.
the HR professionals. So ini yang terjadi kepada I punya franchise. Dia orang macam macam ni ke kira gaji, macam ni ke kira annual leave. Kalau orang dah berhenti, actually kita kena bayar dia punya annual leave balance kan? Yeah, and what is the calculation like? Benda-benda simple macam ni yang orang ambil remeh, especially the business owner.
Betul, betul, betul.
I'm not going to cover the full spectrum of HR lah. I ambil pasal label law saja, because you know the HR, we have talent management, compensation and benefit, you know, macam-macam lagi. Ambil benda yang simple ni sahaja. Okay, this is my input lah, Doctor.
Okay, okay, good. Thank you very much. Betul. I think what you said is true. I have personally dealt with this matter on apa ni. Dia masalahnya jadi cikgu ni dia lain sikit. Saya pernah juga dalam career saya, there was a unfair dismissal. Bukan, isu dia very simple. Ini isu berkenaan yang macam siapa tu cakap tadi, pasal subjectivity. Ini cakap tadi, Ilham cakap tadi. So I was working for one of the GLCs in the past. It so happened that there was a very unethical punya request. Okay. Ada 2 orang saja yang dalam organisasi itu yang tak nak buat secara terang-terang lah. Yang lain-lain tu, when they look at their salary 30,000, 40,000, 20 lebih ribu, then they just say, just keep quiet and just do the job lah. Okay? So there was a very unethical punya request done by a very high person in the organization. Now the request was very simple. Dia maknanya give the contract to dia punya family members, terminate certain contractors and then give to dia punya cronies lah. Unfortunately, the person tu dia duduk dekat very influential lah dalam GLC tu. So the CEO decided not to do it. And then actually mula-mula CEO tu dia main wayang dulu. Then later the CEO said, bila dia put to the chair and say, hey, I asked you to do this. Kenapa tak buat? Dia kata, I'm going to report to the board. Dia kata bukan saya tak nak buat. Saya akan bagi tahu jawapan saya dalam board. Jadi the person, the chairman said, I'm the chairman of the board, so you update me now lah. So dia kata, saya akan buat saya punya decision dalam board lah. Maknanya saya nak buat ke tak nak buat ke? Or dia tak cakap saya lah. Mana company will take the instruction dan sebagainya. So the chairman already had an idea. Kalau you nak jawab ya, you akan buat, you akan jawab depan saya. Kalau you nak pergi buat, maknanya semua orang ada dalam tu. Termasuklah MOF, termasuklah semua. Jadi maknanya you boleh lepas tangan macam tu lah. So dia tahu jawapan dia tidak. Maknanya the CEO will not steal the money lah. Maknanya begitulah. So dia kata macam ni, kalau you buat macam tu, then I'm going to sack you. Dia kata, then dia kata, okay, we'll go to the board. So I was the head of the strategy. So I was the one who prepared all the papers, and then I told my boss, no, that's not a problem. I will educate you with all the papers for the board meeting. That's not an issue. Sebab dia chairman dia kata, macam ni lah. Dia kata, for all the papers that is going to be presented in the board, I don't want anybody to present except you. So mula-mula dia nak konon-konon nak tunjuk the CEO tu tak competent lah. Sebenarnya kalau board meeting ni, the person on trial is actually the CEO, bukannya staff. So kalau nak tunjuk CEO tu terror ke tak terror, dia seorang je masuk buat meeting. Kan? Dia selalunya kadang-kadang dia akan panggil, paling kuat pun dia akan panggil CFO. Sebab dalam financial matters ni selalu CFO akan present, CEO tak present. Tapi kalau CEO ni semua paper disuruh orang lain present, then what it says is that you don't know what's going on in your company. So what the chairman wanted to do was to put the CEO on trial. That means all the papers have to be presented by the CEO saja. So bila then after that we had a few days lah. So I trained the CEO on this thing dan sebagainya. Bila dia masuk meeting saja, sebenarnya satu paper pun tak present. So the chairman said that okay, there's an insubordination case whereby I have requested sekian ni orang ni tak nak buat. So they had a discussion dalam tu, and the CEO said I'm not going to do that because it's basically using public money for personal interest dan sebagainya. And then the issue was the person CEO was sacked on the spot. And then, of course, banyak pegawai kerajaan dalam tu dan sebagainya. They say this is not the right way of doing things. They kena buat satu domestic inquiries, investigation, and the chief investigators. So when they did that, they found that the CEO was not at fault. Memanglah tak at fault. So they advised the chairman, it was wrong of you to do this. The chairman said, I'm the chairman, I'll do whatever I like. So in fact, some of the board members were also asked to leave. And you tak boleh agree dengan I, you pun kena jalan. So some board members decided not to attend the meeting. They leave voluntarily. So saya, I was guilty by association. Sebab I was kita begini. The only thing is that, so both of us had to, sebab tu kita belajar law. Semua saya tahu undang-undang. Tapi masalahnya bila kita pergi court ni, dia ialah kita lawan kerajaan. Dia bukan lawan individu. So there is an issue there. When you are against the government, you cannot work for government.
Betul.
That's a problem. Dia bukan you lawan individu yang jatuh. Dan orang pun tahu. Kalau I salah laku kuasa, orang yang akan disalahkan bukan saya. Orang yang akan disalahkan government. Compensation tu dibayar oleh duit rakyat. Bukan duit saya. Jadi dia salah laku suka tidak. So I decided not to pursue the matter. Of course it is at my loss lah. Maknanya saya kata kan rakyat nak membayar pampasan kepada saya. Macam mana saya nak pergi, tapi CEO saya dia kata I don't care, I don't want to work for government agencies, I'll go to the court. Dan saya ajar adalah apa benda dan sebagainya, dan alhamdulillah tahun ni dia menang dapat million. Just to tell you, if you're wrong in the processes, you just play the waiting time in the court, maknanya cukup aul you tu dapat habuannya, besar kemungkinan memang menang. Bila case tu berlaku, sebab kita ni, saya pun train by law, I have LLM, kita pun tahu dalam bidang ni memang it's a clear siapa yang akan menang lah dalam tu. Cumanya dia biasa pergi court ni dia akan waiting time dia, bila dia panggil mitigation dia pergi, lepas tu orang tak datang kan. Tapi if you serve 2-3 tahun lepas tu you confirm menangnya, memang dapat million. Jaranglah orang yang saya pergi tu tak menang, mesti menang selalunya lah. Maknanya I decided not to pursue the matter because it will be me against kerajaan. Dan duit tu duit rakyat. Dan saya tahu saya boleh menang. I decided not to. Dan alhamdulillah, because you don't fight against, then you can still work for the government lah. Dan that's how I tapi kalau you lawan government, you menang atau you kalah, memang you tak boleh. That's so all of us have a decision to make, and that's why you need to know the law very well sebelum you ambil tindakan apa-apa dalam. Okay.
I have something, Doctor, if I may.
Yes, Tana, please. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, if I may. I'm actually conflicted from what I hear from your story and also from what Jawahir has disclosed. I have a question based on what you have actually disclosed and discussed. I'm not sure. My question here is if what we have actually discussed is a HR issue or a communication issue. Itu saya. Sebab I think when it comes to Jawahir situation, perhaps if this law that was disclosed, it was communicated across the board, perhaps we could have not gone to court or probably made it arbitrary. I mean, what do you think? And then it's just I'm just very conflicted because usually I have clients as such. And if possible, kalau boleh, I will try to avoid at all costs to not go to court. And if any HR professionals, and quote unquote, please don't put anything on me ke apa, if any HR professional says we go to court, I would not agree to it because it's a bad idea. Please give me a.
Betul. Sebenarnya macam contohnya kes saya, for example. Of course, all these people in the tu terpaksa swallow lah. What is the instruction of the chairman, for example? Maknanya HR they as good as guilty parties lah. Maknanya you obey lah what I ask you to do. Kan? Tapi dia bukan sacking letter. Dia macam ni, dia kata doktor macam ni lah, doktor. Dia kata yelah, basically, you know, you are a strong man of the CEO. Yang paling best tu saya tak kenal CEO tu sebelum tu. Nak tunjuk betapa ethicalnya CEO tu, dia employ saya based on competencies. Masa saya pergi interview tu, saya cakap dengan dia, you should take the people that you know. I do not know you, I've never met you pun. Macam mana saya boleh di shortlist kan? Dia kata, I know you. Dia kata, I've already checked your background dan sebagainya lah. Dia kata it's okay. That's not my consideration. My consideration is you want to work for this organization. Itu saja. I say okay, boleh je. Dan alhamdulillah ini betul. I also agree. Sebenarnya you should not wash your dirty linens in public. That means kalau ada macam tanah kata kalau boleh settle dekat dalam office sajalah. Yang seperti yang apa tu siapa kata tadi tu dekat dalam chat dia kata good governance is important. Ya memang sebenarnya proses dia dah ada. Dia punya cuma enforcement dia saja kadang-kadang tidak ada, tak berapa clear atau becoming very subjective. Itu yang sebenarnya menjadi masalah. I think at some point of time people are stretched to the limit and then they have no choice but to resort to the tribunals lah. Kan itu kita tak boleh nafikan, and we cannot stop people from exercising their rights. Because the process.
That's what we call shit in the pants, lah.
Kalau saya kerja dulu dekat international organization, I was in England for about 10 years and I was in Saudi Arabia for 5 years. So about 1/3 of my life I live abroad lah. Ya. So kalau dekat certain places, even saya pun pernah bekerja dekat universiti di overseas dulu. And in some of these organization, big organization, dia ada apa yang kita panggil ombudsman. Bila ada ombudsman ni, usually they will try to find somebody yang very wise, somebody is respectable by all parties, yang tidak menunjukkan dia punya inclination towards any certain things dan sebagainya. The person is very fair lah maknanya. Dan selalunya orang boleh percaya dengan kewibawaan seperti particular person lah. So bila ada dispute after you've gone through all the negotiation dan sebagainya, sometimes what they do is that they engage an ombudsman punya ni lah person tu, and they look into the matters and they try to resolve seperti apa yang Tanah bagi tahu tadi lah. So kita cuba settle dalaman dengan secara yang terbaik lah. Mungkin bagi compensation ke apa ke, tapi dia tak pergi court. Selalunya the person ni memang somebody yang very senior, yang kita pun tahu dia tidak bias towards any certain things lah. It looks like the person is well very polished dalam governance dan sebagainya. Memang ada. I think dekat Malaysia ni pun dah banyak organisation yang cuba ada ombudsman. Recently I forgot which organization went to dalam agensi kerajaan. Oh ya, dalam agensi kerajaan dia pun nak introduce ombudsman dah. Dia pun nak introduce ombudsman, dia tengah merangkakan polisi, dia framework untuk ombudsman ni macam mana kita nak gajikan orang ni juga, macam mana selection of the people to be part of the ombudsman dan sebagainya. So ada juga mungkin dalam certain organisation ada salah kuasa ke, kadang-kadang people are not advised properly, they do not know what are their rights kan, dan kadang-kadang they don't even know about the labor law, dia pergi terus high court dan sebagainya, then they have to pay a lot of money, then bila dia tahu dia pasal high court, dia decided not to pursue the matter. Okay, anyway, that is also one of the things yang kita boleh discuss later on. Okay, it's 1:35. As much as I like to do Freddie Mercury job entertaining you guys, perhaps we could have a 10 minutes toilet break lah. Boleh ke?
Boleh.
Sekejap lagi saya datang balik. Sekarang 1:45 lah. We meet back at 1:45.
Okay, bye.
Alright. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hi, is everyone back? Semua orang dah ada ke balik?
Ada.
Thank you.
Okay. So I think we have about setengah jam lagi kan? Then after that you guys can apa ni? Ada kelas lagi ke lepas ni? Kita tak ada dah.
Tak ada. Ni kelas satu-satunya kelas hari ni.
Oh, satu-satunya kelas eh. Oh, Rhrm pun tak ada kelas. Jadi benar kelas tak ada. Datuk Seri ada kelas ke lepas ni?
Tak ada, pergi jalan-jalan.
Pergi jalan-jalan. I have a long day. After this, I have a class for 6 hours. The student.
What class are you taking, Doctor?
Saya belajar matematik. I take a class on mathematics after this for about 6 hours. Okay, never mind. I choose what I'm a person who's passionate to learn new things. So I choose. So semua orang katakan macam sebenarnya kita pergi kelas ni kita kena seronok. Kalau tak seronok betul ada tu saya I might as well use the money for something else. Why spend money on something that is gonna be so hurtful to you?
True.
I always tell my students, if this is bothering you, you should take your money and go for holiday. To pay for the classes, you should be happy. You should want to be there. Ada orang pergi panggung wayang, dia nak dapat kesengsaraan dalam panggung wayang tu.
Doktor nak tanya, boleh tak?
Boleh Chin. Why?
Saya tak pandai saya nak tanya. Kalau saya punya company, kalau kita ada customer service kan, service untuk kita punya online produk, kalau macam dia orang punya masa bekerja tak sama, macam mungkin dia akan panjang, macam tengok dia punya apalah online banyak orang request ke apa. Jadi kita pun kena patuhi tu 7.5 hours tak?
I think it depends on dia apa permanent staff ke bukan permanent staff ke. I think you have to define that lah. I think apa yang tadi yang dibincang tu is actually a permanent staff. Then you are actually your obligation is actually to work for 7.5 hours. Kalau dulu 8 jam, sekarang 7,5 jam. I think itu you have to observe. Tapi ada setengah orang is a contractual saja, dia mungkin kerja 3 jam, 4 jam ataupun the nature of work is slightly different. It's based on commission dan sebagainya lah. So I think you need to define that first.
Sebab kita punya time flexible lagi. Dia orang nak dapat lebih commission, dia orang kata saya kalau malam I senang, I pun buat kerja juga susah nak kira dia punya masa, jadi I takut nanti kena sue orang.
I think that is actually depends on how they can convince you. There must be a mechanism where you can demonstrate punya working hours dan sebagainya. Contohnya, the government has also introduced apa kita panggil My Step. Anybody heard of My Step? Tahu tak? So My Step ni ialah tujuan dia ialah untuk bagi kepada especially fresh graduates lah yang tengah mencari kerja lain. So it's like a temporary. So if you join any part of the year, katakan bulan 3 ke bulan 4, the contract is actually sampai bulan 12 saja. Kalau you join bulan 11 pun, kontrak ni habis bulan 12 juga. Doesn't matter. And then it depends on what grade you masuk lah. So the salary yang macam tu lah sebagainya. So now this my step ni, dia tidak ada overtime. Dia tak ada overtime. That means say you define your working hours is from 9 to 5 katakan, and then suddenly the boss asks them to go back 6 to 5. Dia tak ada overtime. Because it is designed as such, there is no overtime. Dalam case you, maybe your company define there is an overtime. When you define an overtime, you must have a proper procedures to capture what do you mean by overtime. Maknanya kata, you must prove first that you actually working. Katakan, I don't know. I mean like when you say you have shift katakan ataupun flexi hours dan sebagainya, somebody must have the element of clock in atau clock out. Macam government, macam saya punya organisation, kita guna Spot Me. So kita guna Spot Me yang developed by Mampu, for example. So I have to clock in within the 30 meters of my office punya compound. Then only they acknowledge that you are here. Kalau I have a meeting outside, then I need to put a reason why I did not clock in the office. So they actually capture that you kerja, you berapa jam dan sebagainya. Of course, people like me, I don't get overtime. Tetapi some contractual people, they get overtime. So katakanlah dia buat macam ni and then dia balik katakan pukul 8 and so on. So they can prove that I actually work 2 or 3 hours extra time. So therefore they can claim overtime.
Tapi kita punya tak semestinya kena masuk office. Semua orang kerja di lain-lain tempat.
Ya. So tak apalah. Maknanya dia kerja lain-lain tempat tu. I mean, if that is the nature, memang salesperson pun dia tak kerja ke office, dia kerja lain-lain tempat. Tapi what I'm trying to say is that there must be a mechanism that diorang ni dia boleh clock in dia lah. Maknanya kita tahu dia start pukul berapa dan dia habis pukul berapa. Dan kalau dia kata dia balik rumah, dia kerja lagi dan sebagainya, that means the company must come up with a policy. Macam mana work from home. Masa kita semua kerja dekat rumah dulu, masa COVID dan sebagainya, company still pay your salary. So they obviously want to make sure that you actually work from home. So there must be a mechanism to trace that you are from home. Contohnya, they will tell you that your you punya laptop kena on all the time. Masuk dalam Zoom ke apa, you on all the time. Ataupun you on your camera, they want to see that you're working. Ataupun sekejap-sekejap ada meeting, sekejap-sekejap ada meeting. Ataupun sekejap-sekejap ada reporting. So they know that you actually work on time. Right? Some companies, they have very little trust on the system working from home. So this is how they track you. Dulu masa saya pernah kerja dengan one of the what's the name of the university yang dekat Cyberjaya tu?
MMU.
Bukan. Yang Lim Kok Wing. Tan Sri Lim Kok Wing. Okay. Tan Sri Lim Kok Wing ni, saya pernah kerja sekejap dengan dia dulu. Tan Sri Lim Kok Wing punya style ni, pagi-pagi dia ada stand up meeting. That means you clock in 8:30. Dia masuk pukul 8:30, kita semua kena ambil gambar. Tengah berdiri ambil gambar. Jadi siapa yang dia bagi sampai 8:35. 8:35 semua gambar kena hantar kat dekat dia punya officer. Jadi kat situ dia tahu siapa tak datang.
Good idea.
Has to check did you arrive on time or not. Mekanisme yang dia pakai lah. Wih, sedapnya minum air kelapa. Okay, that is how he defines whether you are late or not. So kalau 8:35 you tak ada, memang kena lah. Maknanya you are late. Dia tak kira lah kenapa gambar you tak ada. Ataupun you submit, you punya gambar tu 8:40. Nanti dia kata, kenapa 8:40? Because you kena submit 8:35. Jadi semua lambat, dia kira. That means, actually when you deal with the owners of the business, they are quite tough. They can be quite tough. They can be very stringent. Kalau you work, it's not your company and then you so happen to become a CEO dan sebagainya, maybe you a little bit relaxed because you don't see the dollar and cent. That actually is kita panggil opportunity cost to you. Kalau it's your own company, then you kira satu sen. And obviously you want to find you want to find a more stringent punya proses lah. Bila kata you nak reward your staff ataupun you punish your staff lah. It must be a better way.
Macam kita nak kira efficiency dan dia punya output, kita nak tak mau tahu you kerja berapa jam. As long as you hit, you sudah okay. You nak awal balik ke, kita mau buat ke. Kalau tak hit tu KPI, berarti kita kalau boleh buat macam kita boleh buang you punya kerja.
I think
you very freedom.
I think macam tu kalau YY macam tu then it has to be on a commission based punya ni, bukan dia time based. Maknanya I don't care how you work, you want to work at night, you don't want to come to the office, it's up to you. But all I know is that if I ask you to sell 10, you must sell 10. Up to you how you do it. Jadi dia punya mekanisme lain. Dia tak boleh lah pula kata, I work 8 hours, I cannot get one. Macam you kata tadi lah. If I cannot even hit one, then I can sack you. Jadi salah, problematic lah. So I think you need to choose you punya policy correctly. You cannot say kalau I give an example, if you're in the zoo, you need to know the animal and you need to know how to feed the animal. You cannot put, say, a parrot in there and then you bagi dia makan katakan benda yang dia tak makan. Okay, you need to know the animal so that you need to know how to deal with the animals lah. Dia habitat dia berlainan. Jadi tak boleh lah buat macam tu. Tu dia tanya pula, ada coconut tak dekat rumah you? Kalau ada coconut, hantarlah kat kita semua. Okay. Alright, tak apa. I think one of these days Datuk Seri akan ajak kita pergi dia punya apa tu tepi pantai lah kot.
Can.
Dia,
Coconut on me.
coconut on you, eh? Okay. Alright. What about others? Marvin, any thoughts, Marvin? Ataupun Raisa, ada any thoughts about what we have discussed?
Doctor?
Yeah,
Just,
Anissa.
yes. Just continuing from Shane earlier. So basically, I think for my company, it's a little bit like both. So basically, they actually outline. Okay, you have your working hours, you have your job descriptions, your responsibilities. Of course, there's ad hoc as well. And then they are actually more focused on like you delivering your KPI or your goals. So as long as you actually deliver, so all the outline, let's say you have to be working 8 hours, right? They tend to be a little bit more flexible, but of course, like the staff as well. So you actually have a base, and then a certain position actually have a commission. So based on their output or deliverables. So it's basically like a combination of two. So I think it's like a bit more, it gives like, my office is less, how do I say? It's basically less complaint and less drama, because everyone just busy like, okay, if I deliver this KPI, I can go home, or I can work from home, or I can actually, pick up my kids, and like even like they are
Private sector boleh macam tu lah, Niza. I think private sector boleh. Government ni at least you must be there at least 8 hours lah. Kalau tak dia pun jadi issues lah. Kalau you jadi CEO macam saya balik pukul 11 malam. Jadi tak pernah ada masalah. Dia orang kat sini pula cakap nanti ada labor law tak membenarkan orang bekerja lebih daripada 12 jam. Saya selalu balik pukul 10 malam lah.
Yeah, and I think like the best thing, you don't really have to take picture on the office. So yeah.
Yes. I think it depends on the nature of your jobs. It depends on how you deal, especially if you're executive and above. Usually you tak boleh claim overtime dan sebagainya. So they actually look into how you do things. But I'd like to draw your attention to some of the things that I've done abroad. And macam dekat England, macam saya dulu bekerja dekat England dengan Pricewaterhouse. I also deal with the universities. They are very particular about the time, because usually people don't work more than what beyond office hour. Tak ada. Dia tak ada orang nak balik macam saya kat Malaysia ni balik pukul 11 malam, tak ada. So dia akan balik pukul 5 tepat, you datang 5.45, 5.55, dia kata sorry, come back tomorrow, I got no time for you already. They expect you to respect their time. So dia mana kata they are very particular about delivering jobs during the hours given to them. I think itu kita tengok kena different setup have different culture. England is like that. Tapi kalau kita kerja dengan American companies, everything we do in the company. That means socializing dan sebagainya dia buat dalam company. That's why they like to work long hours pula. But they always go out together. They pergi main games together. They go shopping together. They do everything in the in their own focus lah. Maknanya satu tim tu akan buat macam-macam bersama-sama. Kalau Japan culture pun dia boleh lewat. Jadi I think it has also got something to do with culture. So I think organization needs to also look into cultural matters, di mana HR has to play a role in educating you on the right culture to doctor, for example. For example, you may be very good. You punya style of working is say, you know what, I don't need 8 hours, I can do everything in 2 hours saja. Tapi organization kata, I cannot employ people like you, even though you are superstar. But then you come in, it will be a distraction to the kita punya organization punya harmony, because everybody else takes 8 hours. Sama juga kalau you ambil pasukan bola sepak, you may be very good, but then if you tell your coach, they say, I don't have to attend training every day because I'm a superstar. You know, everybody else can attend training. The organization will crumble because certain laws are applicable to certain people and certain laws are applicable to other people pula. Jadi susah. So I think you need to be very clear on how you want to. Sebab tu tadi bila Ilham kata tadi, saya kata the less subjectivity, the better it is. Be objective. Be objective maknanya what is the objective and how do we proceed from here. Itulah dia maksudnya ya. Aniza, boleh ya?
Yep, boleh. Thank you.
Doktor, I rasa you cakap betul sebab kita kena ada certain control. Kalau tak ada, kita akan out of control tau. Macam dia kena ada certain guideline lah. You boleh macam you boleh freedom, tetapi kena ada certain guideline. Company kena provide certain guideline untuk guide you. Jangan out of control lah.
Yes, correct. Ada orang tanya, siapa tadi? Aida nampak dia sikit keluar dalam chat ni. Siapa tadi tanya? Ada satu I remember tadi. Okay. Okay, anyway, don't worry. All right, don't worry so much about assignments. Don't worry so much about the grade. Everybody should be doing well. I usually quite generous in giving my grades lah. And usually dia tak ada jawapan salah sebenarnya. The jawapan yang you bagi itu is more on one answer might be better than the others because your rational saja. Dia jarang salah. Unless kita tanya A, you jawab subjek lain, mungkin lah. Then you put me at spot to penalize you lah kan. To cari masalah lah kan. Kalau macam tu juga saya bagi markah baik, then there must be something wrong with me lah. Kan? Okay? Dan juga ada pula orang katanya, boleh dapat markah tinggi penuh ke? Jawapan dia tak boleh lah. Jadi kalau markah penuh ni ada dua saja dia punya outcome dia. Sama ada you terlampau terror atau saya tak buat kerja. Kan? Jadi kita settle yang itu tak boleh pula dapat markah penuh pun tak boleh pula kan. Kita orang kata, I've done it so perfectly, I should get 10 out of 10. So, jawapan dia tak dapat markah penuh. Nanti sekarang markah penuh, sama ada you terlampau terror atau saya tak. Okay, boleh ya Datuk Seri? Boleh, Datuk Seri pun dah happy, Datuk dah minum satu apa tu, coconut lah. Aniza pun dah minum air sejuk tadi.
Doktor, tentang dasar-dasar baru kan, HR kan. Macam baru-baru ni yang dasar apa ni gaji minimum, dasar apa maternity dan paternity yang kadang-kadang lah bagi pihak saya majikan. Saya ni ada bisnes kan. Dia fikir balik dengan dasar macam tu lebih baik jangan ambil staff wanita, lebih baik staff lelaki kan. Sampai tahap yang kena bagi cuti sampai tahap 360 hari dan sebagainya kan. So apa pandangan doktor tentang perkara ni doktor? Adakah benda ni benda yang jadi isu besar? Adakah benda ni memang amalan standard antarabangsa ke ataupun Malaysia je yang amal macam ni?
Oh, tak ada. You pergi Kazakhstan lagi best. Forced.
Oh ya?
Forced 2 tahun ke 3 tahun. Perempuan bila dah beranak, forced ambil cuti terus.
Oh, macam tu
Kazakhstan. Saya dulu pergi Kazakhstan, masa tu this lady dia pregnant ke apa. Lepas tu I kata, I will not be around for the next 2 years. 2 years ke 3 years? I cannot remember. 2 years kot. I will not be around.
Itu cuti bergaji? Cuti bergaji?
Ya.
Oh, 2 tahun cuti bergaji?
You balik, you duduk rumah, you jaga anak you 2 tahun. Jadi kalau Malaysia ni baik sangat. Sebab tu kita maknanya yalah kita ni okey lah, baguslah. Kita menuju ke apa tu human rights, better human rights.
Actually, if I may add, Doctor, Malaysia in according to ILO, we seem to be on the safe side lah. The gender disparity is still questionable. Nevertheless, memang very good. We've got good marks with ILO.
Kita generally bagus. Kita try to be compliant. Sebenarnya, in order for you to become a developed nations, dia ada kriteria dia. Apart from the average salary of 15,500 per year per person kan. USD per person tu, dia punya GDP dan sebagainya tu, apart from that, dia ada indeks lain lah. Okay, so katakan Fauzul kata, I'm a sexist. I tak mau employ women lah. Itu janganlah wawarkan. Kalau wawarkan nanti kan kau kena chop. Tak ada orang nak panggil kau pergi training lagi. Kan? Tapi kalau tak ada perempuan kat tempat kerja pun boring juga dah.
Betul juga. Macam yang betul juga.
Kita kena terimalah hakikatnya kan. Kan kalau tak ada orang macam Ilham kat office ke kan, ataupun Liwana kat office, tak ada orang nak datang kerja pula kan. Betul, semua nak work from home.
Tak ada penyeri, tak ada penyeri.
Tak ada penyeri.
Doktor.
Ya.
Perempuan ni lebih rajin, lebih meticulous, lebih detail. Okey. Tolong jangan nafikan kualiti kami. And then lagi satu, saya rasa okey, nak senang ke nak mengandung ni? Nak bersalin lagi, nak bawa perut 9 bulan lagi, bertarung nyawa lagi. You sedap-sedap tak nak ambil perempuan.
Betul.
Okey.
Silap kau dah kena chop dah.
Surrender.
Kena chop tu tak? Kena chop dah.
Ini dah different topik ni doktor ni. Dah different topik ni.
Surrender.
Okay, tak apa. Actually, all the it's very important about all these balance in organizations, and of course, I think certain roles ladies are much better. I dulu kerja kat Islamic Development Bank many years ago, masa saya kerja, dia Saudi ni dia dulu dia tak ada polisi untuk women bekerja. Okay, so dulu masa ada women bekerja ni, dia sektor yang dia bekerja, dia menjadi dia menjadi cikgu dan juga jururawat sahaja. Itu pun dia ambil people from certain nationalities. Kalau cikgu, you can take Europeans ke apa tu boleh lah tengok sebab bahasa France dan sebagainya. Tapi kalau jururawat masa tu dia ambil Filipinos dengan India. Okay, Malaysia pun ada.
Bagus tu.
Indonesia sikit lah. Pinoy dengan Indian nationalities lah. Lepas tu dia stop. India ni dia tak panggil lagi dah. Jadi tinggal Filipin saja. Malaysian ada. Malaysia ni masalahnya dia bayar double. Kalau jururawat gaji dia 4,000 lebih, Malaysian dapat 9,000. Jadi bila Filipinos dia dapat tahu Malaysian kena bayar double, dia sakit hati lah. Jadi tak harmoni lah. Dia tanya kita buat benda yang sama tapi you get double pay. Jadi susah lah. Macam mana you nak buat harmoni? Sedangkan di Saudi ramai je the ladies yang pergi belajar abroad dan sebagainya, and they are well trained. When they come back to the country, they cannot work. So they expected to just marry and stay at home. Itu sahaja. Kan? But obviously after some time they change their policy. And they even have now women as becoming the pilot. That fighters punya pilot. Dia nak pergi bulan kan lepas ni kan? Nak pergi bulan dia, one of the astronauts is a lady. So they are trying to tell you that actually women can do all the jobs that men. Lepas tu dekat bank saya. Because they are all men. All ke? All. Kita kat Malaysia ni tak ada tea lady. Kat sana tak ada tea lady. First time I dengar tea boy. Bunyi dia pelik benar. Kan? Can you call the tea boy? Pelik benar. Tak pernah dengar orang panggil tea boy. Rupanya memang tea boy datang buat tea. Kan? Tak ada tea lady, tak ada. Lepas tu dia tak ada toilet for women. So bila perempuan datang dia kena pergi toilet lelaki. Can you imagine? Kan? Can you imagine women going to the toilet lelaki? Any of you women have gone to male's toilet? You will see the structures are different from the female punya toilet kan? Can you imagine? Bila ada guest datang. And we only had toilets at one particular floor saja for ladies. Itu pun sebenarnya untuk orang luar datang. Okay? Alright? Okay, any other questions that you'd like to ask? Dah minum satu, ni pun tak cukup satu botol pula.
I have one question, Doc, if I may. Reference books and stuff. Do you have a list that maybe we could have?
Ada, kita ada reference book, tapi jangan risau, saya tak payah suruh you beli buku dan sebagainya. Nanti dia masalah orang Malaysia ni dia satu saja, bukan Malaysia lah. Generally masalah manusia ni satu. Ya, kebanyakan orang bila membaca tak faham, ataupun kebanyakannya bila membaca tak membaca lah. So cara saya mengendalikan kelas saya memahami masalah ni. Jadi reference books are there, I can share with you. Reference material, I will give it to you. But I will tell you the easiest way of learning is actually through discussion, you will remember better. Dan bila you jawab nanti, you dengar je apa si Faizul jawab, si Ilham cakap, Aniza cakap, Datuk Ceri cakap, YY cakap. And you use that argument as part of your answers. Dah cukup. Kalau kita bagi you assignment untuk pergi baca ni semua kan, aku baca tak faham. Kan? Tu kalau baca. Yang tak baca banyak juga pula lagi kan. Bila masa lah aku nak baca. Betul tak Niza? Betul tak, Wai? Nak buat lagi overtime lagi ni kan, macam mana ni kan? Betul ke tak nak?
Lebih interesting.
Setuju.
Actually, sebenarnya there are many ways to learn. Bukan saja membaca. I did not say membaca itu salah. No problem. We give you this thing. But if I instruct people to read, then some people will have some issues lah. I bukan kata tidak menggalakkan. Go ahead. I've given you the slides. In the course outline pun ada. These are the suggested books that you buy. Tetapi kalau you nak beli dan you know, if you're a boss, you should have some books at the back. At the back dekat you punya kabinet tu kena ada buku lah. So kalau orang tanya, wah buku, jangan pula beli buku murah-murah, beli buku mahal-mahal. Kalau orang tanya, wah banyak buku you baca, then usually I tell them they are there to intimidate my guest lah. Okay. Alright, any other questions? Ni yang lain-lain tak tanya ni macam Siang, macam Jack Pang, macam siapa ni, Zeti. Okay ke?
Doktor nak tanya satu lagi boleh tak?
Ya, boleh.
Sebab ada satu case macam ni. Katalah kita punya job description, dia akan pesan mana-mana department dia pun boleh transfer kan. Tapi kita ada specialist kita sendiri. Kan? Macam you planning, takkan dia syok-syok dia transfer you pergi warehouse macam ni kan. Lepas tu kalau ada certain management changing atau boss CEO changing, dia akan buat macam tu tau. Lepas tu tiba-tiba dia transfer macam hire yang manager, top manager pi lain department yang tak mengena punya tu. So itu orang boleh sue itu company tak atau dia just resign saja.
Oh, actually it depends on many things. Sebenarnya bila kata you kena transfer dan sebagainya, kita kena tengok niat dia apa. Sometimes what they transfer you sebenarnya dia nak panggil dia macam force dia sebenarnya dia nak buat what's the term. Dan dia tiba-tiba dia nak dua suku ni terlupa pula term ni. Dia macam what's the term use? Dia sebenarnya nak cari jalan supaya you decide you sendiri nak keluar lah. Okay. But obviously you can always challenge and say, but then again it depends on what is stated in your organization. Dia kadang-kadang dia dalam clause bila you sign the contract or sign the job, dia kata you can be assigned anywhere. Ataupun dia akan kata, actually the company has the right to send you to Kelantan. No, we have a office there, you have to go there. Actually when you sign the contract, you didn't see all these things. It's not my fault. Okay, tetapi dia ada juga sebenarnya niat jahat, for example. Kadang-kadang can also be like that. So for example, dia nak torture you, dia hantar you dekat tempat yang dia tahu you tak suka. Tetapi if you want to sue them, it becomes very difficult because in the clause, dia ada clause yang boleh dihantar you kat mana-mana. Okay, so I think for this sort of things, you need to look into the case itself. Ini apa you tulis ni? Hanuzon ni apa benda ni?
Husnuzon. Bersangka baik.
Oh, bersangka baik. Ini perkataan apa ni?
Arab.
Oh, Arab. Arabi. Then I should conduct in my class in Arabi lah since it's 2:15 already. Alas. Sadaqallah lazim. 2:15 already Okay.
Sebab doktor.
Yes,
sorry
Zeti.
doktor, I nak share. Okay, sebab apa I cakap husnuzon? Because my role actually dalam sales, marketing, also business development.
Yes.
But one time, I punya management bagi order bukannya offer, they arahkan untuk I also jadi acting for corporate service. So I kena overseeing HR, IT and also finance. Sambil I tengah buat I punya current role lah. So sebab I cakap kena husnuzon kot. Sebab that time memang tak ada orang. Tengoklah semua.
Actually, saya pun pernah dibagi begitu. I will tell you of my story. So I like when I work, I like to be dedicated. I like to be passionate in my work. I don't kira sangat sebenarnya. Saya lebih suka buat kerja lebih dari kurang. When I was in Saudi Arabia, I was actually employed as a strategic planner. strategy planning. So that means buat strategi. Tapi dekat sana ni dululah, sekarang mungkin culture dia berbeza. Dulu son of the soil, that means the Arabs, Saudi Arabs, for example, dan sebagainya, diorang ni agak kurang berminat bekerja. Because of the policy that you have to have them, then they work, but then they don't actually really work. So a lot of the job have to be covered by foreigners. Okay, but even kerja-kerja professional pun kita buat. Tetapi I took it and I said I wanted to learn. That's how I learn about HR. That's how I pick up all this thing. Even my boss ni lagi tak, dia keluar in, keluar out. Ambil. Okay, meeting semua pergi, kecuali meeting dengan presiden. Meeting dengan presiden, dia akan tunjuk muka lah. I daripada tu suka tinggal lah. Semua meeting dia, I pergi. Kan? So, I learn. HR, I buat. Lepas tu, policy ni, I buat. Semua, I buat. So, after a couple of years doing that, suddenly, in December 2012, I received a phone call from Malaysia. Dia kata, kita mencari Jusabi dekat Maida. Okay, Jusabi kat Maida. Dia nak tengok 4 portfolio. The portfolio is 1 is operation, 2 finance, 3 strategic planning, 4 something to do with I can't remember lah, 4 benda. So they said that we couldn't find a talent that has 4 different competencies. Tapi kita find that you ada this competency. Lepas tu saya kata, oh ya, ya ke? Dia kata, boleh minta tolong tak you tengok dalam website kita dan you apply. Bila I tengok, due date dia dah habis dah. Saya kata, apa susah you telefon I jauh-jauh ni, lepas tu due date dah habis. Dia kata, it's okay. You didn't have the talent. You apply. So saya pun apply. And I was called for the interview and I got the job as number 2 in my guide at that time. Just because I took the apa ni lah, the ni lah, berniat baik tadi lah. Sebenarnya bagus juga. Macam sekarang ni saya bekerja sebagai CEO. That's what I do. I learn and every day I go back at 11 o'clock. So when people ask, I even enroll into some other courses yang saya rasa relevant untuk redevelopment. I am also a student in urban design because saya tak ada kepakaran dalam bidang itu. So I also engage myself to do another course in urban design at my own price, at my own salary punya keluar saya pergi sana. So I like to learn new things and so on. Kita bersangka baik. Maybe there is something nice for me after this juga kan. So as you go, you should also bersangka baik tentang all the assignments given to you lah. But sometimes they are not rewarded in dollar and cent. Okay.
Memang industri dia kurang orang yang macam betul boleh buat kerja, sebab tu dia akan macam minta tolong lah. Kalau positive thinking lah, kita boleh learn more things lah. Macam I pun semua department surat jalan semua pun tahu. Semua department dia akan panggil pi. Kalau sana bos lari ke, kalau tak boleh lah dia akan panggil.
Okay, that's great. Okay, it's about 2:18. So I try to wrap this up. What we have covered and what the slides has given to you, these are the things I covered. So they talked about what is HR, apa HR yang gonna buat briefly, ada dalam slides tu. Then as you move on, you also talk about talent management. So why talents are important in organizations. And then you move, as you reach into slides nomor 30 lebih, it started to talk about the importance of strategy. This is what we covered at the very beginning of our class, talking about why HR is so important and aligned to the strategic direction of organization. So that's why HR memang perlu somebody who understands how the business is run. Okay, so that you can have the right policy, you can have the right intervention and so on, so that the people who work for your organization, they are aligned to the vision, mission, objective and so on of the organization. Okay, so basically, apa yang kita cover pada hari ini, and then we also talk about job description tadi, the KPIs, the performance, apart from all the discussion yang tadi. So all those things ada dalam the 74 slides yang you tengok tadi lah. Kalau tak tengok pun tak apa. Mungkin kalau you seronok sangat, you tengok balik video ni pun tak apa. Kan? Okay, so that's, I think itu yang saya cuba cover today lah. I think the value of this class is pretty much the people who are your friends. Saya selalu cakap, I mean, I just share, ada 1-2 minit lagi saya nak share. Actually, I have many different qualifications. And how I tend to do well in my class is not by reading all sort of books. I don't have that. Ya, saya pun ada masters in law, accounting, public policy, economics, statistics, ada dekat 12 lah. And how I learn is actually I learn from my friends in the class. Imagine I'm not a lawyer. All my classmates are lawyers and they are also apa tu, law graduates lah. They are full timers. So I end up the course being, if not the best, one of the best students in the class. Not because I read more books than these people. It's because I know how to make friends and I know how to learn better from those who are actually very good already. And this year alone, I got ada January itu saya dapat saya punya SIMA pula. Actually, I didn't really study sebenarnya. I follow the discussion in the class. I participated in all the assignments and sebagainya. And when I went for the exam, I didn't even actually prepare for the exam. But when the result came out, I was the third best. And when the university asked me to give a talk to the new student, I said saya tak boleh bagi tahu. Kalau saya bagi tahu cara ni, semua orang gagal. Sebab method dia lain daripada ni lah. But this is how I always learn from my classmates. And that's why they are important. Actually, the value, the dollar and cent you pay sebenarnya is their classmate. I'm sure Dato' Seri pun beritahu lah. Actually, in order to get the name cards of important people, some organization organize a business network. They charge you 3,000, 4,000, so that you can spend 2 hours getting to know people. In this class, we have 5 times 3, 15 hours at least minimum to get to know people. And you pay for a very small fraction of that. So I think the value here is actually your classmates. Try to get to know them and think about what you can get after this, apart from your advanced diploma. Perhaps you get good friends and also some new business that you can get from it. This is actually an investment. The 3 hours that you spend, look at it this way, you will see that the cost of attending this class is so small compared to the potential benefits that you can get. All right. I got to adjourn to my next class to get to know some of the mathematicians.
Okay. Do you need the reference book, please?
Sorry?
Do you need the reference book? Because I'm an avid reader. I love to read when
Okay. Nanti saya check balik dalam, I thought dalam Urox ada kan? Tak ada eh?
Tak ada. I think yours is the most yang macam gung-ho. I love it because you know I love it.
I actually try to open and trying to read before the class, but there's nothing.
All right, don't read anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the
I
expecter.
second Aniza as well.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I dengan Aniza. We like to come prepared.
Yeah.
So I'm actually the X factor. Right? If the slide is the X factor, then my service is not required.
Setuju.
You go to the Coldplay punya concert, you want to see the Coldplay punya musician kan? You bukan nak dengar lagu dia kan? You dengar lagu dia, you dengar CD dia je lah. Kejap let me have a look. I'm sure they have given me something. Kejap Aida. Kejap let me have a look. Then maybe I can cut and paste and sorry, not Aida. Okay, Aida ni I think ada kot. Okay, yang ni sekejap there in the reference book. Ada. Okay. Kejap, I cut and paste kejap. Ada. Tapi nanti kan semua orang pergi beli buku ni kan masalah pula. Nanti kan Rhrm kan teruja pula. Beli kan nanti soalan exam keluar tak daripada buku ni. Nanti semua orang pressure. Alamak, kena beli buku ni kat Kino-Kinoa pula kan. Kejap
Suka baca, Doktor. I like your class more.
Okay, kejap let me cut and paste. Let me cut and paste this thing. Okay, dia ada 3 buku. Alamak, ni enable editing. Okay. Alah, hai. I tak boleh edit pula benda ni. Why is it I cannot edit this thing? Don't allow me to edit. Okay, if they don't allow me to edit, can I just take a picture and then I give it to you guys? Kejap
Yeah, screenshots will be good though.
Okay, kejap let me take a picture. where's my camera? Okay, this is the book. Let me put in the where's our group?
Masuk WhatsApp group ke?
Apa? These are the list of books lah. Okay. Cuba tengok, boleh nampak tak?
WhatsApp group
Tu ada tu. Yang Maimunah ambil
Ada.
Dapat.
Ini Oxford Fajar kurang-kurang RM40. Lepas tu Gary Dessler, Human Resource Global, Pearson kurang-kurang RM80. Lepas tu Robert Elmes, sekian-sekian Human Resource Management, siapa ni? Thompson, South, ini pun kurang-kurang RM80. Terbanglah RM200 kurang lagi. I better call all this,
Ni tak wajib tak? Tak wajib kan? Tak wajib kan?
Sunat je.
Sunat muakkad.
Sunat muakkad lah. Tak apa. Yang rajin membaca nanti minggu depan dia boleh summarize kan.
Ilham pandai.
Ilham, itu yang dikata dalam cerita James Bond kan. Be careful with what you wish for.
Doctor, it's almost 2:30. I thought you are the
Yeah. You people are being unfair to me.